I messed up. Okay, wait. I think we're good. No, wait, we're not. Hang on. Hello. I think... Okay. Hi, everybody. Oh, wait. What did I do?
Hello, Austin.
Hi.
Good morning, gamers.
We're gonna get
How
it.
is everyone this morning?
By tomorrow, we're gonna get it. Man, I didn't even check if I looked. Okay, everything's fine. This is a little... Woo, okay, I forgot. Hi, everybody. It is Chaos Thursday. And it is not brought to you by the letter U. We will not be discussing the letter U at all. Also,
I like the letter U.
I know, but I don't care. Also, I'm
so
just
glad to be
adjusting
here.
some screens real quick. Don't mind me. Boop, boo. Okay.
Yes,
How
we
are
need
you
more
both
of
doing
down.
today? How is everything going? How are you beautiful people?
I'm really well, thank you. I'm really excited to be here.
I'm
really
excited.
glad Kate Zade's here. That was lovely.
Yeah, we've got some, Kate was first. We also have Earthling with a very close second. So that's very exciting.
I'm really glad that Earthling is ready to bring the chaos on this Thursday, and he is backing the letter U. I will remain impartial today to the letter U as host. I promise.
Sure.
Scout's honor.
I don't know if I
will not.
trust you.
I will be backing the letter U.
No. No.
I'm an advocate.
No, you know what? Actually, does anyone else want to host? Because Downs, his camera's not working anymore. Oh no. Just kidding.
No, I'm here.
Well, Mike's not here to time Downs out yet, so.
Dang it. Y'all, today is National Tortilla Chip Day, which
It's a good day.
it's a good day. I don't know what the day was last year on this day, but like I love tortilla chips. How do you feel about tortilla chips?
Well, personally, like I've got favorite brands of tortilla chips. Like I definitely have bags that I go for in the aisle. There's definitely you need crunch, but not too much crunch. Like you don't want it so thick that it's gonna like it's gonna be shrapnel in your mouth. But you want a nice fried crunch. So, yeah, tortilla chips are awesome, especially if you do like an oven baked nacho moment. Yes, absolutely.
Ooh. Good morning, Drew Mega. How are you this morning? Thank you so much for being here with us. Downs,
We're starting off early with the food talk.
Yeah, we're starting off with food talk, which a lot of the days of today are about food. So I picked the one I liked the most. Downs, what do you feel about tortilla chips?
I like tortilla chips. I don't think we get them that much in the UK though. Like we
Really?
can choose Doritos or like own brand. And that's about the options we have.
Oh.
Yeah, and if you're talking Doritos, like that's not a proper tortilla chip.
Is a Dorito
either.
a tortilla chip? Okay, is this...
I mean,
this
in
is a new
its
hot-
purest form,
This is a hot dog sandwich question. Is a Dorito a tortilla chip?
a Dorito is like an American tortilla chip. It's like an amalgamation of what once was a tortilla chip. Is that the right word?
It's
No.
triangular.
It's early.
It is.
Triangular and crispy.
And it's a chip. And you can dip it in like cheese sauce.
Yes, and I highly recommend dipping Doritos in things because it's delightful, including salsa. Doritos and salsa is also delicious. But I mean, we'll let tortilla chips have their day in the sun today.
Okay, yeah, we need to touch more on this. I'm going to look up when Dorito Day is, and we're going to have a whole discussion of if a Dorito is a tortilla chip. Holy cow. My mind has literally been blown. I'm not even kidding. But it is also National Toast Day, which was another good contender because I like some toast. I enjoy toast. It's also National Chili Day, which I don't like that much. It's International I Hate Coriander Day. And guess what, chat? I hate coriander very much. Coriander is also cilantro for people that didn't know that.
Proud of you for sharing your truth.
I hate it. I hate it. I can't. If it's even in anything a little bit, like, I cannot.
Now, are you one of those people who has the genetic predisposition where it tastes soapy? Because some people, it actually tastes soapy to them. And some people, I loved Chris's statement on that. He was like, why do people just assume that it's either delicious or it tastes soapy? Some people just don't like it.
Yeah, and I think I just don't like it. I haven't had it in a very long time, so I don't really remember if I think it tastes soapy, but I don't want it anywhere near my food because I do not like it and it ruins dishes for me. So, and I don't remember if it's soapy or not, because if I even taste a second, I'm like a little kid. I'll be like, just spit it out gently. What about you both? Do you like coriander? Do you hate coriander?
I don't mind. I can take it or leave it. What I'm really interested in, though, is mixing up all of these days of day and having, like, chili on the tortillas on top of the toast. And then, like, in a sandwich, toast sandwich of crisp and chili.
I was on board with
Maybe
you for a
sprinkle some
moment,
coriander on it.
and I think we took a turn somewhere. I think somewhere around moving the vehicle of carbs onto the bread. I was like, oh no, this is taking a turn.
I was gonna say, that sounds
Especially
like
with the wetness of chili.
it sounds like a copia sandwich. This sounds like something Copia would eat.
Sounds like a sad sloppy Joe.
Oh, okay. Well, sloppy joes are good.
I love a sloppy Joe.
So maybe it's
sloppy,
just a
but like
sloppy
chili is like when I think it like goes out, it'd be like a liquid.
But what if you get like a very crunchy bread that you toast, and then you put the chili on it? Like the bread can handle it.
What if it's in a bread bowl?
Toasting.
Bread bowl.
Toasted bread bowl.
Toasted bread bowl. All right.
We're taking a journey.
This is becoming too much. I can't handle this. I don't know what's going on.
It's the first 10 minutes of Chaos Thursday, and we're talking about chili nachos in a toasted bread bowl.
Well, now I'm curious though. Like now, I don't know.
I think it would work.
I think it would work too. I think Downs, you just invented something very amazing.
We can put it in the GMS Food Truck Festival.
That's true. Ooh.
I haven't heard about the GMS Food Truck Festival. I missed this day.
Well, we just talk about food so much. You know, we just need so many different food trucks. There's a bunch of weird ones. Maybe we can have a normal one, but this sounds like one of the weird ones. The toasted bread bowl chili chip combo.
Man, we're going to need the weird lane at this point.
Mm-hmm. And that's fine. Friends, we are going to hop into some Stardew Valley for a little minute. If both of you want to join me on, we're still using the KJ Kate farm. Brendan, are we friends on Steam? I don't remember if we are.
I don't think we are yet.
Okay, so I can send you a friend invite, or not a friend invite. I'll send you a game invite, and then we can be friends later.
Cool.
Let's see. Invite code copy. Okay. I'm sending you this via. Oh no. I gotta switch my scene first. I don't know how Ryan and Sean and Mike do this all the time. Just switching their scenes all the time. There is the code that I just sent to you. And I'm gonna switch to our gameplay screen, which I believe is all settled, but let me just check. I gotta adjust some cameras, but we're fine. We're fine. Gotta boop boop boo. If I wasn't constantly adjusting cameras, it wouldn't be my new show. Since the show
So
is
I'm clearing all this grass for you.
What?
Oh,
What? Don't clear the grass.
we're starting off so strong.
Don't clear the grass. I'm just kidding. Good morning, Hot Dog Bunwater. Welcome back. Thank you so much for coming and hang out with us. Today we have our friends, hey, it's Brendan_TGV, and I am JF Downs, hanging out with us. We're talking about tortilla chips today. How do you feel about tortilla chips? What do you put your tortilla chips in? Do you eat them just by themselves? Or do you put things in them? Or on them? On them?
Well, yes, it'd be great to share in chat. What's your favorite vehicle for
Ooh,
enjoying tortilla chips?
yeah.
And Hand and mouth.
Okay. Okay.
My God, this music is loud. Okay,
Oh, yeah,
I
this
found the music off button.
very loud. Hand. Okay. I like that. Pico de gallo, Jumega says.
Excellent. Excellent.
I can handle pico de gallo if it isn't super cilantro-y. If it's fully cilantroed, I can't. Like, I'll try, but I don't know about that.
There's like the reality of what my hair I want it to look like, and then I'm just going to choose what it like actually looks like, which is just like a big mushroom on top of my head.
That's fine.
Because it's the pandemic.
I know I was supposed to get a haircut this week, but now we're supposed to have a huge storm, so I'm not going because I'm scared. Hot Dog makes their own queso and bean dip that my Hispanic friend's mom showed me how to make. Can you share the recipe with us? Just curious. That's so cool. Oops. Okay, I'm running to the museum.
I'm just in the mine mining some stuff.
That's fine. You do whatever you gotta do.
I wanted the leather boots.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I've made it any further, though.
Yeah, parsnip seeds. Parsnip seeds.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
my God,
yeah.
this looks so good on PC. I've never actually played this on PC.
Really?
Yes, I was convinced by all of you playing it because I almost threw away my axe, but that's just not this.
Oh, don't,
I was
don't do that.
watching you all play it. I'm like, oh man, maybe I want to get into it with the mods because I put all my hours of Stardew on the Switch. I've definitely had
Okay.
my time in the trenches of Stardew.
Yeah.
Because this game definitely pulls you in.
It does.
If you played, you know.
Yeah, this game is, what did we say yesterday? A super time suck.
Ugh, indeed, it is such a time suck.
But it's fun. Yeah, I have it on the Switch, but I've never played on the Switch just because I'm so used to playing on PC, so it's kind of hard for me to also learn it on a different console.
Truly, I feel like I have a new button combination to
Yeah.
learn.
But it's kind of similar to like
I'm over
other
here
PC
trying
games.
to figure out what button to use. Oh, I figured out how to use a watering can.
Oh, yep, just
Growth.
your regular left click.
But I'm on controller.
Oh, okay, your regular whatever.
This is the language barrier between PC players and controller players.
Yep.
It's like, what button do I press? And it's like, it's Zorb Zomp.
Yeah, it's that one. It's the one over there.
Drew Mega also had a really great submission in chat. My guilty pleasure is to get a bowl of warm Velveeta cheese
my
to
God.
dip them in.
Oh my god.
That sounds delightful.
Oh my god, stop.
I love Velveeta
I do too. I mean,
in the right context.
who doesn't though? Like, I mean, it's cheese.
It's like cheese in quotes.
Cheese, maybe.
It's cheese.
There was this, I got this vegan cheese one time and it was nacho cheese and it was in like a squeeze bottle. And it was so disgusting that it was good. And it reminded me exactly of like yucky cheese. But I can't find it. I don't know what brand it was or anything, so I'll never be able to have it again. And I'm very sad about it.
Well, I'm sorry that it wasn't yucky and you can't find it.
It's okay.
Maybe one day it'll come back.
Maybe one day.
Or maybe everyone else was like, vegan squeeze cheese? I'm not buying that. And then they went out of business.
No! No. It can't be true.
Hey, Austin, quick
Yes,
question.
Yes.
How organized are you about these rows? Like very organized?
No, it doesn't matter. I like to have like a light, so like I'm gonna put one over here because it gets pretty dark. So no, I don't care.
Okay. I just didn't want to put anything in the wrong spot.
Yeah, no. The only thing.
Should I slice up this?
No, come here.
What if I
No. No.
what if I do
No.
this?
No, no.
I feel powerful on this Thursday.
I'm stuck behind a tree. Oh,
I play Dead by Daylight. You can't catch me. I'll loop.
don't scythe my grass.
I literally scythed one, and Austin yelled.
It's my grass. It's mine. Don't touch it until we have a silo.
I've already cut loads of grass.
Oh no. Also,
Well, we only have 790 gold, so we got to save up for Downs' pizza.
Oh my god.
I've already got spaghetti and beer.
Kate and KJ are gonna come back to this farm. Like, what happened here?
No, I think Kate and KJ can also be a little chaotic, so I think they might be supportive of that. Also 3-layer dip of guac, beans, and cheese. I'm not going to bed yet. Oh my gosh, Downs, he really does have
appreciate
a
a
beer.
rabbit hole.
He's drinking a beer in my house. I also like how Downs is wearing one of the booby shirts.
I love it.
I don't even know what that means.
So it looks like there are shirts in Stardew that like kind of makes your chest a little poofier. And you're wearing one. So turn to the
I
side.
just found the first purple one.
If you turn to the side and like look at yourself.
Yep. I am well endowed.
It's just one of the booby shirts. It's fine.
You've been doing your push-ups. That's all.
Yeah. They're pectorals.
Indeed.
Or something.
Dear Mega, going down a rabbit hole is exactly what National Tortilla Chip Day is for.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it's good for when we talk about our national days of the day, is to have these
good.
awesome conversations about them.
Right. And again, it's also National Chili Day and National I Forgot Day. Just kidding. I just forgot what the days were. It's something. We are going to head to bed, everybody. This day had been started early, which is why we're so deep into the night. Oh, I forgot to sell something. Oops.
What happens if you don't sell something?
We won't have a screen. Oh, there we go. Okay. So just don't click off the screen. I'm going to stay on the screen, so even if y'all click off it, I just won't. All right, so back to this screen. Hey. I'm sorry I said that. So we have some news articles coming up for us a little later. Something about a fan of something breaking a record, something about a baby that's been born, and something about a person who might not be a person lurking in the UK. But for now, we're gonna hop into our doo-doo-doo-doo. I just realized. Okay, so when we talk about the time, we have the West Coast time, which is Brendan. What time is it on the West Coast?
Oh, I thought you were like gesturing. I thought you were good.
I was.
It's 6:21 a.m. on the Pacific.
And it's 9:21 in the East and Downs.
2:21 in the UK.
We're
We nailed it. We're gonna get this by 9.
so good. We're so good. But on a new note, we have some gaming news for y'all today. We have some stories that we're going to talk about. Brennan, would you like to read our first gaming news story, which is under the place that says shoutouts/Patreon?
Under the place that says shoutouts/Patreon. I definitely know where that is in the rundown.
I'm going to highlight it like Downs just did. That was a good idea. And I'm going to make it bright pink.
Bright pink.
Can you
I
see
do
it now?
love bright pink. What's your favorite color? Oh, after the page break. We nailed it. Thanks, everybody.
The rundown's kind of confusing.
Not to worry. All right. News of late this morning. Teenage Marvel fan breaks 2 Guinness World Records in Australia via one of our favorites here at Gaming Morning Show, Ben Hooper of UPI. An Australian teenager with a passion for Marvel superheroes and cartoons put her knowledge to the test and set a pair of Guinness World Records. Laura Noonan, 16 of Sydney, took on the record for most Marvel characters identified in 1 minute and managed to correctly name 88 of them from photos on a computer screen, smashing the previous record of 55, which was set by Shrish Nurgav in June. So this is a recent thing they've been trying to set.
What?
Like, this is just like somebody set this record recently, and then this 16-year-old girl said, no, Laura said, no, I can top that. Noonan then attempted it either Noonian or Noonan, but there's no Enye over the top. So Noonan then attempted the record for the most cartoon characters identified in 1 minute and managed 102, nearly doubling the previous record of 60. Noonan said she became interested in breaking Guinness World Records when a foot injury ended her sports pursuits and she was left looking for a fresh challenge. I started reading about all the incredible achievements of people around the world, and I became inspired to be a record holder. Noonan said the Marvel record was the first one to stand out to her, as she considers herself to be a huge Marvel fan. Since I also loved watching cartoon programs and movies when I was younger, the second Guinness World Records title I wanted to achieve was for the most cartoon characters identified in 1 minute. So she was just like, I think I can knock out not only my first Guinness World Record, I think I can knock out 2.
Just 2.
She said her favorite Marvel superhero is Captain Marvel, and her favorite cartoon characters are Oso, Pink Panther, Snagglepuss, and Hokey Wolf. I think I know one of those.
One of them, yes.
The teenager said she plans to add more Guinness World Records titles, but she hasn't chosen the ones to attempt.
Okay, so like, what? And again, like, we talked about world records the other day. This one makes a little more sense to me than the t-shirts while running a marathon thing. But like, again, how do you think of this? How do you think? I don't.
Yeah, it's not like the Guinness World Records has like pages and pages of like, well, we actually don't have a record for the person who's collected the most special edition stamps, and then someone's like, well, I'm gonna go do that, even though, like, that's probably somebody holds that record, but
Yeah.
but how do you think to do it? I don't know.
Well, right, like,
Probably
how do
just
you?
because it's something like that. You just think of the most absurd thing, you go look it up and see if it's obtainable, then you go,
Mhm.
yeah, I could probably do that. I could probably name Marvel characters. But now is it going to be a back and forth? They're just going to keep topping each other? This teenage girl with all the time in the world to learn a hobby, and this, I think, an adult male.
Yeah. And I think too, it's interesting because like, how is she doing it? Like, is the computer just like flashing through pictures of people, or like, is someone clicking? I don't know.
Well, usually I think when there's a Guinness record set, they have to have some kind of like Guinness officiate or something like that come out to adjudicate it, to make sure it's real. So probably that person's probably running it or observing it. And they just got like a slideshow.
That's like more than 1 a second.
Clicker with a button.
Like, it's closer to 2 a second than 1 a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to say a name every like points of a second is insane, really.
It's gonna sound like the Pokey Rap. If it was the Pokey Rap, I'd nail it. I just Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey.
That's not the right
Yes,
order.
It's not the right order in the Pokey Rap.
I'm just kidding.
It's
I know.
nonsense.
When I first heard the Pokey Rap, I was so confused. I was like, wait, aren't you supposed to say them in order? And I was very upset about it. I remember that very vividly, being mad that they weren't in order.
Yeah,
But
it wouldn't have worked if it had just been like Charmander, Charmeleon. They probably tried to draft that way.
oh no. I wonder
Oh,
if the Pokey Rap is on Rob Kovac's request list. Rob Kovacs is one of the people that we've been talking about on Weekend Edition. He's an awesome piano player, and he has the DK rap that he plays on piano and sings it. So maybe he has the Pokey Rap too. I'll have to find out and get back to us. It is National Tortilla Chip Day, everybody. We are talking about what we like to dip tortilla chips in, what we like to put them on, maybe. My favorite thing to do with tortilla chips is when I make tacos, which I make a lot of tacos, I crumple them up on I usually make like a burrito, but I still call it a taco. Crumple them up on your burrito. So then you have like some crunchy stuff in the burrito. It is so good. And I have tortilla chips at all times because I make tacos so much, and that's what I do with them mostly, because it's good. It's very good.
That's so close to my toasted sandwich.
That's true.
Nearly there.
That's very
Almost.
true.
So close.
Chat, it's also International I Hate Coriander Day or I Hate Cilantro Day. So tell us if you like cilantro. This was my runner-up for the day of the day. But I figured we could talk more about tortilla chips because I really like tortilla chips. There's so much you can do with tortilla chips. Though on a side and serious note, in lieu of talking a full-on conversation about this and stuff that's going on in the world, I do just want to say that Gaming Morning Show stands with trans youth. Trans lives matter. It's very important to me to say this. Also, look up what's going on in Ukraine right now because it's very scary. We're not going to talk about this much more on our Gaming Morning Show. If you want to have a further conversation about this with me, you can message me on Discord or on Twitter or anywhere else that you know I am at, because these are important topics that we do need to speak about. So, yes, thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Austin.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank everybody. And thank tortilla chips as well.
Well, thank you everybody for being here, and thanks everyone that's here that's the kind of people that like to spread kindness in the world, because there's been a couple of days and a couple of weeks that's been pretty heavy, pretty hard. And so we're trying to uplift that just a little bit in our own small way.
Yeah, and if you need a break from the internet in terms of anything, you're allowed to take that break. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not allowed to step away from things that are happening. You are allowed to do that. You're allowed
Quite the opposite.
Well, you can educate yourself, but you can also, you're allowed to educate yourself and then take a break too.
Yes, exactly. And if you find yourself in a place where you're feeling emotionally overwhelmed, a place like, I know all of us are active on Twitter. That is not where you should be when you're not in a great headspace.
No.
If you're not feeling great about the state of the world, do not doom scroll right now.
Do not go to Twitter. Go to YouTube and watch soldiers coming home to their dogs or something. Because that gets me every time. Or like dogs that were missing and then they get reunited with their owners.
The dodo's a great place to go when you're feeling emotionally overwhelmed.
Yeah, because the dodo makes you sad, but then it immediately makes you feel happy. So don't worry.
You go on 30-second journeys. That cat was lost, and now it looks much better without the mange.
It's so... Yeah, because that's what I do. Side tangent. That's what I do like about the dodo is you're very sad while you're watching the first 2 minutes of the video, but then by the end you are so happy and so into the world. Like the world is the best place in the world because this person saved this cat. Highly recommend. Jamaica says...
can't argue with that.
Yeah, honestly. Jamaica says they love coriander. I know, I'll go to the corner. You don't have to go to the corner. You don't have to. Come back. Don't go to the corner. You don't have to go there.
I do have to give a quick shout out to IntelliGame and Wallstormer. Josh hates cilantro so much, it's a bit over there.
Yeah,
and
they
have coriander emotes.
Yeah, I was going to say he has an emote for coriander. One of the times that I was in the chat there, they were specifically talking about it, and he was being bullied, and I came in and I was like, no, I hate this too. And then it was really nice. And
then the crowd turned on you too.
Yes. It's fine.
No, just kidding. They have a wonderful audience over at IntelliGame. You gotta go check them out if you haven't.
They bullied me the way that we bully people we like. You know what I mean? Like, not real bullying.
In love.
Yeah.
In love.
Just love bullying. So we have some gaming news headlines for you today. We have 3 different stories for you. Downs, would you like to talk to us about the PlayStation 5 information that's happening?
Yes, so PlayStation 5 screenshots and videos can now be uploaded to PlayStation app. This comes from Wesley LeBlanc from Game Informer. Since the previous PlayStation 4 and Xbox One generation of consoles, game captures such as screenshots and videos have become more and more popular. With the start of this current generation back in 2020, it was clear that PlayStation and Xbox were going to encourage us even more to share our best captures. You'll need to enable it on your console settings and in the PlayStation app first, of course. But after that, screenshots and videos under 3 minutes long will automatically upload to the PlayStation app. They'll remain there for 14 days, and during that time, you can save and download any images or videos you want to your mobile device. And much like Xbox Game Capture, this makes it much easier to share with your friends on other social media platforms.
This is interesting to me because my friend Jackson has an Instagram page for they call it virtual photography, and it's video game photography. And I had him on my stream a couple weeks ago talking about everything he does, and he takes beautiful like in-game photos that he then uploads to the Instagram, and they're really beautiful photos. Some of them look like photographs. So I think it's really cool, and I think this can help people that do that, because there is like, I don't know if you'd call it a market, but there's people that do this, so I think it can make everything handier.
There's a full art for that, certainly. I mean, there are promotional shots taken for every game. You got to have the pictures. I mean, we don't really have a back of a case anymore, but you used to have a back of the case where the pictures needed to be appealing. But there's definitely still room for marketing and photography within that. And people need to be able to simultaneously understand photography and that. This is also really just convenient for the casual gamer. I don't play PlayStation 5, but I know that the Xbox having that setting where everything is just automatically on the app makes it so convenient. It makes it incentivizes me to actually capture moments.
Yeah, I think I don't take many screenshots in game, but for people that do and people that maybe want to break into that, I think it's cool. And making anything easier is always good for us humans because things are hard. So.
Depends on the game, but like Horizon Forbidden West that just came out, Horizon has a fantastic photo mode. I could see people spending a lot more time now that it's easier to do, and they're like, oh, if it just goes right into my phone, then I really want to do it.
Yeah, I'm hoping that my friend Jackson gets this game and plays it and posts pictures of it because it already looks amazing. I mean, the main character was on the cover of Vanity Fair. Did anybody see that? Because that was really cool to me.
I did.
This woman in this game was on the cover of Vanity Fair as the character, not like as the, I don't know. It was just very cool to me. So this is really good because it makes things easier for people. And Ness is right. They take so many screenshots in Animal Crossing and post them in Kate Zade's Discord, which I always enjoy seeing because they're always very cute and or really nice pictures of like beautiful like scenes with the characters in them. So I think that's another example of maybe Animal Crossing isn't very photography based, but it's still nice to see these cute little pictures of your characters doing cute things. So I appreciate that, Ness, very much.
Well, in that game, because they saw that there was a lot of audience desire for more camera work, they added a better camera to the game when they did an update, which was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I agree. Brendan, can you tell us about something that's going on with FIFA?
Well, yes, I certainly can. The EA CEO says its soccer games are being held back by the FIFA license. This is reported by Joseph Knopp of IGN. EA CEO Andrew Wilson reportedly told his staff in November 2021 that the FIFA license has been an impediment to EA's hopes for its football games. Citing sources familiar with the conversation, Video Games Chronicle reports that Wilson told staff in an internal meeting that FIFA had kept EA from expanding the game's FIFA into additional modes beyond a standard 11 versus 11 or broader digital ecosystems. Wilson also reportedly stated that the only value EA received from FIFA in a non-World Cup year was, quote, 4 letters on the front of the box. I'm going to be more open than I've been with the outside world, Wilson reportedly said when asked why EA was considering breaking up with FIFA. We've had a great relationship with FIFA over the past 30-odd years. We've created billions of value. It's just huge. We've created one of the biggest entertainment properties on the planet, I would argue. And this may be a little biased. We created one of the biggest entertainment properties on the planet. I would argue, and this may be a little biased, that the FIFA brand has more meaning as a video game than it does as a governing body of soccer. We don't take that for granted, and we try not to be arrogant. We've worked really hard to try and make FIFA understand what we need for the future.
Do either of you play FIFA?
I do not.
I have in the past. It became very repetitive with the yearly update. And the other problem with it as well is like they release it right at the end of the transfer window in like the UK. So even if you buy the most up-to-date game, you're not necessarily getting the most up-to-date teams in the league that's playing. So it became quite frustrating, and I stopped paying and buying it. And and if this is the case, that FIFA is holding back the creativity of the EA, then I feel it's good on them for bringing this to the attention, because that game's lacked creativity since like the mid-noughties, when they had like FIFA Street, and it was like a 5-on-5 sort of version of it.
Well, I don't
we'll
play
see.
FIFA. It's interesting that we were just having this conversation yesterday about the Call of Duty franchise and the annual churn. Not only that, well, it also sounds like this is a larger problem, that FIFA is just not allowing EA as a company to expand game modes. So if they want to break up with them, sounds like they might need to just go ahead and do it. It sounds like he was rather straightforward, so I don't think FIFA's going to be very pleased when they read those words that he said about them being more important than the actual organization. That breakup might happen sooner than they think.
Yeah, the issue with it as well is that FIFA will hold all the licensing for the names of the teams and likeness to certain players and stuff. So if they lose that relationship completely, it'll be back kind of like in the 90s football, when rival like football games were coming out and they weren't named after the teams. They were called like North London Red instead of Arsenal, and they weren't allowed to use the logos and stuff. So I don't know if they want to burn all the bridges as such, but
yeah, that's interesting. And me not being a sports gamer, I'm like, who wants to buy, like, that's like that's like buying the generic cereal when you have the money to buy the Lucky Charms.
yeah.
I'd be like, no, I'm gonna buy the Lucky Charms.
I'm not affected by this in any way. I've never played FIFA. The only reason I even knew what FIFA was from One Direction fanfiction, because anytime anyone writes One Direction fanfiction, that's the only video game any of them ever play. They don't play anything else, and I don't know why, but very specifically, they only play FIFA. So fake One Direction, you heard it here, only plays FIFA.
Fake One Direction. Real One Direction, TBD.
Yeah, they probably play Animal Crossing, which is fine. We're going to hop into another Stardew day, a little speed runny day. We're going to go quickly through, and then I'm going to tell our last game story as well. Game story? News story. Hot Dog says EA is garbage. I mean, you're not wrong. So we also have some Apex Legends news. Apex Legends Mobile will be available. What? Apex Legends Mobile will be available in 10 countries next week. Mobile? Why would you want to play that on mobile? Apex Legends Mobile will soon be available in more countries. The game first debuted in closed beta last year that was available in a few countries, but starting next week, the game will be available in a limited regional launch as a free download in 10 countries on iOS and Android. People in Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, Malaysia, the Philippines, Indonesia, Mexico, Peru, Argentina, and Colombia will all be able to download Apex Legends Mobile, according to a post on Respawn's website. Oh gosh, I lost my place. The game was also available in India during the closed beta, but it's not on the list for the limited regional launch, and we've asked EA/Respawn for comment as to why that might be. Respawn didn't specify when Apex Legends Mobile might come out in more places. We'll be sharing updates on global launch once we've made informed decisions coming out of the limited regional launch, Respawn said. If you're in one of the participating test countries, pre-registration is now open. We're still actively testing the app around the world, and we can't wait for more players to join the fun at the launch. That's from Jay Peters from The Verge. That's pretty cool, I think. I mean, I don't really know.
There's a lot of people who mobile is their only method, so absolutely that's great for them.
Yeah.
If they want to play Apex, I don't having played it on PC and then I downloaded it on Xbox and played it for about 2 seconds and I was like, this looks like a potato. I don't know why you'd want to play it on anything and this was on the Series S, and so I don't know why you'd want to play it on a Switch or anything like a mobile device. But if it's all you have, sure.
Yeah.
And you really want to play it. And perhaps the mobile version might be pared down, and I'm guessing they probably only do matchmaking within that system.
Oh yeah. I just can't
I'm not sure
imagine
about
like
matchmaking.
your phone is so small. Like I can't imagine like playing on there. Oh, I forgot to share the link also to this article.
I think as well it's got
Good
some
morning,
certain
Gabe.
game modes in it that are mobile friendly, which is kind of interesting because it means there might be testing for other game modes for the main sort of Apex game,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool, I think, as an Apex fan.
Would you play this on mobile, Downs?
Not a chance.
But if you were
I can
like,
barely play it on PC.
but if you were like, I don't know, out somewhere and you were just itching to play, would you play?
I don't think I'd itch that much to play Apex personally, but
Fair.
I don't know. Maybe to turn it on and like see what it's about, but not
Yeah.
to play with any severity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've just never been out and about in public and been like, you know what I want to do right now? Sit on a bench and get down on a first-person shooter with some like glare in the back on my phone screen.
Yeah.
I've never said that in my whole
You
life.
haven't?
I have not.
Wow.
But,
Maybe
like,
this is
would
the
I play
push you need.
Stardew on mobile? Yeah, I'd probably pay the $10 for that.
Yeah. Welcome on in, Gabe Pride. How are you doing today? We are talking about National Tortilla Chip Day. So, chat, we want to know how you take your tortilla chips. What do you do with them? What do you dip them in? Tell me everything. And Hot Dog says the fact that one of the Madden games, I think it was Madden 2021 and Madden 2020 on the bleachers in the background should tell you they just copy and paste the sports games. Oh.
I did
Interesting.
not know they made that mistake, but I could definitely see, and it makes sense to copy assets, especially things in the background that aren't going to be impacting the game. I saw people doing a side-by-side comparison, like, look at this clip of Aloy from the first Horizon game and the second Horizon game. She's rappelling down the hill in exactly the same way, and it's like, yeah, because it's
Yes.
really cool. And why would you redo an extremely cool animation? Like,
Mhm.
it's not
That's what she
impacting the
looks like as
game.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I definitely get that certain parts of it, they definitely, but when you talk about a game that's doing like annual churn, I can definitely see it being like a little extreme to the point where it's like, okay, y'all, you could probably space this out a little bit.
Mm-hmm. That's what we talked about, like you said yesterday with Call of Duty, is how I don't know if it was Hot Dog that brought it up or somebody else, but a lot of those games are just copied, and then, but I feel, not talking about a game like Horizon, but with Call of Duty, why put them out so often that you have to copy that much? Like, why not take a break so you can maybe get some new imagery or new things? So I don't know.
They even say on the box, we put no new features in the game. Because the customer service people on their team are tired of getting the complaints that it's like, this is exactly the same one I bought last year.
Oh my goodness.
Just a new number.
Oh, Kate, if you make kale chips, you must share us. Share them. Share a picture of them. Jeez Louise. What are words? I made
Overrated.
dandelion green chips once, and they were bad. Back when Misfits Market first started, they wouldn't, you would just get random vegetables that you couldn't choose what you got. And I got dandelion greens once, and I was like, is this just a bunch of weeds? Like, I had no idea that you could eat dandelion greens.
So you Googled, like, how do I eat these?
Yep. And I made chips with them. They weren't like terrible, but they didn't taste very good. But I probably just did it wrong. Ooh, I'm gonna
He
go
says,
get
I grow my
this.
own kale and air fry them. That sounds amazing.
Ooh.
And Gabe has done some IRL streams where we've seen Gabe's garden. Gabe's a tremendous gardener.
Oh. I've never
I got
seen
to
one of your
level
gardening
20
streams.
in the mine.
Oh,
Mm.
yay!
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna come up and get my sword then. You can eat the roots too. Oh, okay.
Ooh, I got cookies in the mailbox.
Oh. We did find out that if you are ever like playing a version of Stardew where you want to make the most money, if you make a female sign character, they get money instead of cookies,
Interesting.
which I don't understand why it's different.
Yeah.
And I think when you, again, are a quote-unquote female sign character, your dad is the one that sends you the stuff, and if you are a male sign character, your mom sends you things. Like, I don't know why. I don't know
Why wouldn't Dad know how to bake?
Well, or why do I just not have a mom? Do I only have a dad? I don't know.
Choices.
Because, you know, my dad ain't here, so. But, I don't know. It's funny to me. My fake coffee is made from dandelion root. Oh, that's right!
Much like Animal Crossing, you should be able to determine that sort of thing at the top of the game. Animal Crossing sends you letters from mom, and they're often around holidays and around your birthday, and for people whose mothers are not in their lives for a multitude of reasons, that can be a trauma trigger.
Yeah.
I really wish you could turn those things off in these certain games.
Yeah, and I wish... I know that games are trying to be more inclusive, which I do think Stardew does a pretty dang good job about that. I mean, you do have to choose... You have to choose of one of two genders. You can't make any other decision. However, you can make your character look however you want. You can completely customize your character, and you can marry whoever you want in the game. So I think that's nice. I wish they would get rid of the choice that you have to make of one of two genders, which
True.
is kind of unnecessary because you can make your character look however you want.
I believe that the mod community has developed a mod that you can
Oh,
do non-binary characters.
that's
I
cool.
might be wrong about that. I am pretty sure it exists, though.
I wouldn't doubt it. This mod community is nuts. Did you just try to give me sap? Because now I'm frozen. I don't want your sap. We are going to come at you, chat, with some birthdays and some this day in gaming history after our day ends. Genders in video games, no thanks. Yeah, I think, again, I know that companies are trying, but bringing up the mother thing, that's a great example of something that isn't talked about that often. How maybe that is... Down! Stop! Stop eating sap! I'm talking about mothers. Stop it. If I was your mother, I'd slap that sap out of your hand. Stop it. No, I don't want your sap. Leave me alone. But yeah, that's something that isn't really thought about because not enough people talk about it. Because I think people that don't have that relationship for one or another reason sometimes don't want to talk about it, and then people that do have a relationship don't think about it. I think about it very often because I have a wonderful relationship with my mother and I'm very thankful for it. And I know that there are people that don't have that and it really weighs on me. So like around Mother's Day, I'm always very specifically thinking of people that don't have that relationship for many reasons. There's many reasons to not have that. So I think that's a thing that games should think about. Like, or even a dad. It doesn't have to just be mom, but like there's many things.
There's ways to put love into your design like that. Boyfriend Dungeon was a game that was celebrated for that reason, that it at the beginning says, hey, we'd actually like to send you, like, there's a character in this game that's mom. It's going to be messages from mom. If you're not cool with that, we'll just turn this into messages from a friend.
Yeah.
And you can turn that off right at the top. And I was like, that's really lovely. People got like unnecessarily up in arms about other things in the game. There was a lot of like controversy that was kind of fake around that game.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it deserved that. I think that game deserved a lot more praise than it got. And for that, I want to celebrate it.
Yeah, and I'm like, that game didn't interest me at all, but I think people get up in arms very quickly about things, and I understand. But there's also, you don't have to, like, take a minute, I feel. Take a minute, calm down, and then do some research, and then, if you're still angry, talk about it.
It's easy to be reactionary.
Yes,
in the
of
era
course
of the
it is. We are going to go to bed also. This is going to be the end of our day. So whenever y'all... Oh, wait, let me go sell something. Whenever y'all can make it to bed. And then we're going to come at you with birthdays, chat.
Yeah, we said we were speedrunning this day, but it's 10:30 p.m.
Yeah, oops.
That was in the mines.
I was talking. I was talking too much. Also, good morning, Kiki Lo, and good morning, Wu Dang Pig. How are you both today? We are talking about National Tortilla Chip Day, which is very exciting for me because I love tortilla chips. So tell us how you feel about tortilla chips. And then while we transition into our Stardew Sleepy Sleep time, we're going to talk about what is out today. We have a couple games that are out today. Then we're going to tell you the gaming morning news from the past, which, why can't I never ever think of what that's actually called? This day in gaming history. And then birthdays. So out today, friends, we have 15-in-1 Solitaire for Switch, Amazing Machines for Switch, Antarctica 88 for Switch, Assetto Corsa Competizione for PS5, Xbox Series X.
It's Italian.
It's Italian, and I'm very much not Italian.
Of course. Competizione.
I love it. Chaos Child Switch. This is a Japanese release. Chaos Head Noah. This is also a Japanese release. Crystal Switch for the Switch, which is a Japanese release coming to the West on April 1st. Eden Zero Pocket Galaxy for Android and iOS. Ghost on the Shore for PC and Mac. Istanbul Digital Edition for Xbox One and Xbox Series X. Kraken Academy! Exclamation point for Switch. Martha is Dead for PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, PS4 and PS5. Moto Rotor MC for Xbox One, Xbox Series X. Never Alone Arctic Collection for Switch. Rogue Book for Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and Tux and Franny for Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and Who is Zombie for the Switch. And our name of the morning goes to Clousy! Exclamation point for PC. Clousy, that sounds cute. We don't have anything from before 1995, so we don't get to play Lawsuit or Not a Lawsuit today. But this day in gaming history, in 2006, Codemasters released the Toka Race Driver 3 video game for the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox in the US. And in 2008, Electronic Arts makes a hostile bid of US $2 billion for Take-Two. Wow. Sure. There's a lot of games out today, everybody.
That wasn't successful though, right? That was just a bid.
It doesn't say.
EA and Take-Two are two different companies, right?
I don't know. I don't know what Take-Two is. Isn't that a game?
Well, I mix up Take-Two and 2K. Is Take-Two even around anymore?
What's 2K?
2K is the one that makes like the sports, like NBA 2K.
Oh.
Yeah, so Take-Two I thought owned like GTA.
Does Take-Two own Rockstar?
I don't know
I
anything.
think so.
Just gonna
I wish Chris was here. He would know.
Chris would know. Kyle! Kyle, help!
Kiki
Yeah,
likes...
so
This is why Ryan does
2K
this.
as
I understand now.
It is. And Kyle's been busy this week, so, you know, it's fine. Kiki likes her tortilla chips with salsa, sour cream, and chive dip and guac. Ooh. Sounds fancy.
Take-Two own Rockstar.
Drew Mega, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with us. I hope you have the bestest day ever. Maybe not the bestest day, but like a regular day. Chat, we are going to look at some birthdays right now from Cleveland.com. If you have a birthday that you want to celebrate with us, let us know, because we would love to sing you the birthday song. Oh, Chris is here. Take-Two published the BioShock games.
And own GTA.
Oh, sure. Okay, so birthdays. We have actor Barry Bostwick, turned 77. Fun fact, was original Danny Zuko from Grease on Broadway.
I did not know that.
I don't know who this is, so sorry.
You might know him if you saw him. He was Brad in the movie version of Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I've actually never seen that. Isn't that painful?
That you in particular need to see that movie.
I know, and I've been trying, but I just keep forgetting.
Added to the GMS movie nights.
I need to watch it. Oh, the best tortilla dish is Chilaquiles.
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 That's what I said. Totally. It's definitely what I said. It's actor James Olmos. No, Edward James Olmos turned 75. No, Edward James Olmos is turning 75. Not almost turning 75. They are turning 75. This is very hard for me to
took
say.
away my joke that my failed career was as a celebrity impersonator, Edward James Almost. Yeah. I saw you take psychic damage on the screen. I waited for
I
it.
did. They're 75 today. Fun fact, receives a Tony, Emmy, and Oscar nomination. Very cool. Rocker George Thorogood turns 72. I don't know who this is. Oops.
I don't either.
He once opened for the Rolling Stones.
Oh yeah! What a fun fact, Downs. Actor
on his
Billy
way to
Zane turns 56 today. Fun fact, his sister Lisa is also an actor. Why is that a fun fact?
Oh, fun.
I guess. And it is actress Bonnie Somerville's birthday. They are turning 48 years old. Also, don't know who this is, but they played one of Ross's girlfriends on Friends. And we all know how I feel about Ross, so don't care. However, we have a drummer birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Bob's on vacation.
Bob's on vacation. It is drummer Matt McGinley of Gym Class Heroes' birthday. They are turning 39 years old. Are there any other birthdays in this little paragraph that y'all want to talk about?
Ice Cube's son is 31.
Okay.
He was in Straight Outta Compton, and he played his dad.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that because I've not seen that movie, surprisingly. I know everyone is shocked, but I didn't see that. But that's kind of neat, like, that he played his dad. Chris says, coincidence. On Sunday, I'm playing D&D as a character based on Billy Zane's version of the Phantom. Oh. Wasn't Billy Zane in Titanic?
He was.
Okay.
Yes, he was the bad guy.
For some reason, I thought Billy Zane was the character's name. So, like, seeing his name as Billy Zane kind of confused me. It's fine.
In Zoolander, they call him by name.
Okay.
That might be what you're thinking of.
Interesting. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's... I don't know. I'm
Can it,
confused.
Zane?
Oh, wow. All right. Chat, we are going to take a little break, about 5 minutes, and when we come back, we're going to do our list of the day. We will talk more about tortilla chips, we'll play more Stardew, and maybe we'll talk about sports. I don't really know at this point anymore. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We have Brendan and Downs with us today. I appreciate you very much, and we will see you in a few minutes. Woo! Oh, because I'm not muted. Morning gamer. I'm sorry. Am I? Maybe not. Maybe not. Who knows?
The way you jumped, I knew you were about to start, and because the noise gate caught part of you, it's made me jump scare a little bit.
I'm so worried, like, because you can't see me. Ryan has two cameras when he does everything. He has two cameras, one so we can see him, and the other for chat. So we know when he's gonna go.
Smart.
But like, I don't know what to do. So I'm sorry. Kate, I'm so glad you're done with work.
It was hilarious.
Okay, I'm sorry everyone was scared. Oh my gosh. I'm a gamer. Woo, you're a gamer? You are a gamer. That was a lot of tongue.
If you're here, you're a gamer.
If you're here, you're a gamer. Y'all, we are talking about National Tortilla Chip Day. How do you like your tortilla chips? I would like to make a statement. Chili's has the best tortilla chips in the universe. I am not taking any form of criticism on this. It is the best place for tortilla chips. I know that it is not really a Mexican restaurant. I know this. I don't care. They have the best tortilla chips. Okay. I don't know what this was. Okay. Thank you for listening and coming to my TED Talk or something. When you're here, you're gamely. When you're here, you're gamey.
You're gamey. Like your meat is lacking fat.
Ew.
It's
Is that what that
gamey,
means?
like venison.
Is that what that means?
If like a game meat is like a lean meat, like a rabbit or a deer.
But it's because there's no fat?
They're usually like very lean. Because they're out in the wild, they're always running. They're just nibbling on little things. They're usually there's not like a lot of like hefty. They're not a farm animal.
It's not much on them.
That makes so much sense. I guess
So
I've never
wild
thought about
game,
meat.
Gamey.
Well, right, like wild. I know like gamey is like wild, but I didn't know it had to do with like. That just makes sense. But again, I've not ever thought about this in any form of anything.
I agree, Kate. Rabbits are not food. Well, I don't eat any meat.
I agree. You're right.
But I know that in theory, there are people that do.
And Kate, I have left upstate New York. I've been to Western New York too. Okay.
and Philadelphia.
And Philadelphia.
I wasn't gonna say it, Kate. So thank you.
And you know what? I've been to Chili's in Western New York too. So
I've been to Chili's in Western New York, and it's the best one in Western New York.
I have not
been
been.
Chips you've ever had in Western New York.
I've not been to Philly Chili's. Chili's in Philly. I've not been to there. But
You've never been to Philly Chili?
No. Brendan, I'm gonna send you new captions as well. Because for some reason it's not working. Oh, let me switch my scene. I'm getting better, everybody. I'm getting better at remembering. Okay, here we go. This one should work. So just type in your chat name, like exactly what your Twitch name is in there.
Oh, do I have to do exactly?
I think so with mine for some reason. I don't know how everybody else does it, but mine are very specific, I think.
Last time I used this platform, you all don't need to know my tech talk. I think I know how to fix it.
Okay. I'm sorry. Welcome to Chili's. Welcome to Chili's.
You were just reading Gabe's comment in chat. That just made me laugh. You sounded like the commercial.
I know, but I was doing the Vine. I don't know if that's what Gabe was doing, but that's what I was doing. Also, Chris is eating spinach artichoke dip, and I am so jealous. Oh no, but now I want tortilla chips and warm spinach artichoke. Okay, can we go? Let's go. All right, you know what? Sorry, everybody. We're closing the show. Bye. I'm going to get tortilla chips.
I don't really have any Chili's.
It's 7 a.m. Austin's gonna go wait outside for 4 hours until Chili's opens for lunch.
It's 10:12 here.
Oh, right.
In the east.
Right. Oh, we haven't done the time.
Okay, what time is it?
It's 7:12 on the West Coast.
It's 10:12 on the East Coast, and
it's 3:12 in the UK.
I feel God in this Chili's tonight. I always feel God in a Chili's. I haven't been to Chili's in a long time. My friend Kevin and I used to go to Chili's like once a week because that was like midway between our houses. And that was like our place. We had gone there on Valentine's Day twice, and the waitress that always gets us, her name is Mark, and she thought we were together, and we were like, silly Mark, we're not. And she was like, oh, okay. It's fine. Yeah, so they just have the best tortilla chips. They're warm and they're salty, and then you get the nucleus, which is like the one that's like 7 chips in one, and we call it the nucleus. Yeah, good times. We are going to hop into another round of Stardew Valley. Another round of very intense Stardew Valley, because this game is...
It's for gamers.
Yeah, it's for gamers. Make sure you get your gamer juices.
I feel like gamer juices is not a... Oh, it's raining.
It's raining.
Hell yeah.
Rain, rain, rain.
I don't know if I like the phrase gamer juices.
It's so gross. Because it could mean so many different things. Yes, Chris. Yes. But I can't say that without thinking of Kate Online either. The proprietor of Gamer Juices.
Kate Online last night was making DIY Baja Blast out of Mountain Dew and Blue Powerade.
I saw that. I went to bed. We raided into her channel from Jordy Jasper's channel, and I was so happy that I was going to sleep because I hate Baja Blast so much.
You hate Baja Blast?
Listen, I don't want to get into this anymore. I hate it. It's disgusting. It literally...
I mean, it's not I wouldn't seek it out every time, but I wouldn't say I hate it.
It literally like almost triggers me how much I hate it and how many awful memories are associated with it. But it's also disgusting. Ugh.
You heard it here, folks. A house divided over Baja Blast.
I don't even know what it is, so...
Oh, good.
You know, I'm the middle person.
Have you ever been to Taco Bell?
I'm the voice of reason.
You don't have Taco Bell in the UK, right, Downs?
We do, but it's not everywhere. It's only in certain places.
They probably don't have Baja Blast because it's a monstrosity.
They don't have Baja Blast. It is a specific to Taco Bell Mountain Dew flavor with some kind of vague, quote, tropical essence going on, and it's this like 90s radical teal. It is a wild color, and people love it.
It tastes like if you bought a bunch of Lysol wipes, but like a flavored Lysol wipe, and then you squeeze all the juice out of each wipe, and then you drink it.
Why would they be flavored Lysol wipes?
Scented, sorry. Scented. Sometimes I get the word flavor and scented messed up.
That would make more sense.
Downs is the voice of reason. What is the world coming to?
No, right?
Also, Ness, you don't like Dr. Pepper? I love Dr. Pepper. Pina colada wipes.
For those of you that
Boom.
haven't shared, what is your favorite tortilla chip vehicle here on National Tortilla Chip Day?
And do you just eat them dry? Curiously.
Sometimes. Actually, my husband found the best brand of tortilla chips that are made with soy sauce. So that I will eat those just by themselves.
Oh.
They're so, like, they've got the loveliest, like, umami flavor. They're so delicious.
That's interesting. That's very interesting. I usually just buy... Tortilla chips are expensive here for some reason. So I can only buy them on sale, but I try to buy them as often as I can. Because if you buy the cheaper bag, it's only like half full anyway. So it's like, it's just worth it to buy Tostitos, which are $8 million. Which is really annoying. Coming up later, we have our list of the day, which will be discussing something to do with tortilla chips. We also have some sports maybe for you.
Sports maybe for you.
Sports maybe for you.
I'm still laughing about, I think it was Tuesday when Austin was like, does anyone know of any sports that happened? It's just, the phrasing of it just made me laugh for so long.
Well, Kate and KJ and I are not really very interested in sports most of the time.
Neither am I.
But
It
they
just
both
makes me
found
laugh.
stuff. They both went online and they found stuff for us. So that was great. Chris, if you get that, you need to post a picture to our Discord. Anybody who eats tortilla chips today needs to post it to our Discord.
I feel like I eat tortilla chips, like, if not daily, like, bi-daily, like, thrice a week, maybe. Like, I eat a lot of tortilla chips. More than potato chips, honestly.
Yeah, I very rarely eat potato chips. If I get like a sandwich from the local like deli or whatever, I will usually buy a bag of chips, like potato chips. But I don't go to the grocery store and buy potato chips. Like, I've never done that. Unless I'm having a party or something. Because I don't really eat them. I like Pringles, but I don't know if that counts as a potato chip.
Yes, kind of.
Okay.
It's not like a quote unquote in the way that it's like Velveeta is quote cheese. I do think it's like actually a potato chip.
Okay. Also, I don't know where my fishing pole is. I think either Kate or KJ has my fishing pole in their inventory because I can't find
I
it.
have a spare one if you want
Oh
it.
no, I talked to Willie and I thought I picked it up and it was like throw something away and I did. And then I pressed a button and he looked sad. Like I rejected his fishing pole.
I have a spare fishing pole if you need one.
Okay, I'm headed to Clint's right now.
Downs' spare pole.
Downs'
Coming this
spare
summer.
pole.
I can meet you at Clint's.
Oh, okay. Thank
I
you.
don't know what I did with my geodes, but
Oh, I have geodes.
There's a bunch of them in a box at the house.
oh, that's probably my geodes.
I think I took
I
them.
added to it so you can take them.
I already did. Also, if you guys want to get backpacks, you can. Hi, Clint. Have you heard of the clinically acclaimed gaming morning show? We're talking about tortilla chips today. Hello?
Who's that on the pier? Is
Oh,
that
I can't
Sebastian?
give you the
Oh,
pole.
you better. If Kate Zade's here, you're gonna get an earful.
I see nothing. He's not there.
Oops. Leave my hubby alone.
And I don't think I can give you my pole.
Oh.
Good morning
Try
to
now.
Nursing Our Travel Bug. Hope you're having a good day here on National Tortilla
No.
Chip Day.
Okay. Yeah, welcome on in. Do you like tortilla chips? That's okay, Downs.
I'm sorry.
It's
I'll
fine.
put it in a chest and then you can have it for tomorrow.
Why do you have a spare one?
Because I bought the training one because
Oh,
I
okay.
can't use the real one.
Gotcha. Oh! Kate has joined.
Kate's joined to come and chase me away from Sebastian.
She's on her way with her axe.
She's quit.
Oh, she quit. Kate, you can come back.
It was just to intimidate me.
Just to know she's watching.
I could end this at any time, Brendan.
Okay, it's okay. Good morning, KJ. How are you today? Do you like tortilla chips? Because that's what we're talking about. Must be a U.S. thing to eat tortilla chips because I eat way more potato chips myself. Yeah, like my mom really likes potato chips. Like she doesn't. It's not that she doesn't like tortilla chips. She just doesn't have them as often as I do, I think.
On the West Coast, we eat a lot of tortilla chips for sure. Yeah, I think it's probably also an American thing. Although we do eat our fair share of potato chips.
Mm-hmm.
I would call myself kind of a food outlier. Like if I make a statement about food, I would not make that assumption about Americans because I have a weird palate.
Yeah, and I don't like
How do you
anything.
feel about sauce?
Oh yeah.
It's true. Austin does not like most things. But you'll try, as you discussed the other day, you will try most things.
Yeah, and I like sauce. I ain't with Hefty on that one.
Hefty calls ice cream frozen sauce. I can't trust someone with food opinions like that.
Yeah.
I trust Hefty for so many things. But if I was like, Ryan, I have a food emergency, I wouldn't say that sentence.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't go to Ryan with my food emergency.
Also, do you have
Love
many
him to
food emergencies?
You never know. I do help with like events sometimes.
Okay.
Help,
Okay.
catering, suddenly.
Okay.
Surprise catering.
Got it. Yeah, Downs, today are you disliking sauce today, specifically in the next hour and a half?
Oh, I can if it helps.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate sauce. I don't understand
Yuck.
why it's so saucy.
It's poopy. Poop sauce.
Ew. There it is, the first poop
The first poop mention of the day.
mention.
We did it
And
at
it wasn't
7:23 a.m. everyone. We made it almost 90 minutes.
We are going to finish up this Stardew Day.
Alright, I'm a little bit away from the farm.
moment.
I'll be there soon.
Okay, that's fine. As long as I head there so I can switch my scene, that's all that really matters. And I sold something, so we are good to go. Let's see. Is Downs pretending? Oh, is Hofbrew here? Wait, did I miss Hofbrew? Hey, look, it's the first poop of the day. Toot toot.
I'm gonna go ahead and put an early contender for Billy Thundergun today with that quote.
Good morning, Quiet. Quiet got Billy Thundergun the other day too. We forgot to do one yesterday, but I think he got it on either Monday or Tuesday, which is pretty exciting. So we are going to look into our top 10 list today, which is the top 10 best tortilla chips ranked by taste.
This is what I was waiting for. We started the day, but I was saying like I feel like I have ranked and strong opinions about tortilla chips, so I can't wait to see this list.
Yeah, I think there was quite a few lists that I found, but this one I skimmed it. This one seemed to make the most sense. The other ones didn't have pictures either, which I didn't like, that they didn't have photos, so I couldn't see the chips that all look exactly the same almost. I didn't like that. So how we will do this is I will read the first one, and then Downs will read the second one, and then Brendan will go third, and then we'll go like that, etc., etc. So, chat, if you want to tell us, how you feel about this list as well, please do. So from nachos to casseroles, tortilla chips are so much more than just a vessel for your favorite dips. Still, there's no denying the legendary courtship between guacamole and tortilla chips. But with so many exciting existing tortilla chip brands out there, there are bound to be some standouts and some letdowns vying for the final rose. The journey wasn't easy. Yeah, right? Like, what? After countless group dates and some one-on-ones, I've unearthed the best tortilla chips for all your favorite dips and dishes. This is from Mia Hirsch from Spoon University, which I think we have looked at a few times. So number 10 on the list, and I don't know if this is like going from like If it's the best, I don't know if 10 is like the worst of the best or whatever, so we're just gonna go for...
I think we're working toward the favorite.
Yeah, okay. So 10 is Tostitos Baked Scoops. I'm all about healthy eating, but when it comes to tortilla chips, they're not really that bad to begin with. Tostitos baked version of its famous chip promises 50% less fat, but the calorie and sodium difference is insignificant. I've never heard of these. I know that Lay's baked potato chips have chicken fat in them, so I can't eat them, which I think is very strange. So I'm kind of iffy on baked chips. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Just when they taste pretty bland and they're missing the signature crunch of Tostitos, then like, why did this one make the list? You need to branch out for more tortilla chips. I could easily fill out a top 10 of good chips.
Yeah, like Chili's would be number 1. Just saying. Good morning, Scotchick. How are you today? I hope everything is going well. It is Tortilla Chip Day, and we are going through our list of the day of the top 10 best tortilla chips ranked by taste. We are on number 9.
365 everyday value organic, lightly salted tortilla chips. When it comes to finding the best tortilla chips, it really comes down to striking the perfect balance between salt content and surface area. That's why any chip advertised as lightly salted needs to be seriously inspected. Is it even possible to achieve the ideal ratio when you restrict the most important ingredient in the equation? With these tortilla chips, it works.
Yeah, sometimes lightly salted tortilla chips scares me because these need to be salty, but this person says they're good.
All right.
8.
Number 8 is Hare's Restaurant Style White Corn Tortilla Chips. Another fine line for tortilla chip lovers is the width. I agree with this. If the chip is so thin it can't support your guacamole, it's not a mutually beneficial relationship. But the breakup shouldn't be too bad, as these delicate wafers will work great as a coating for tortilla-crusted scallops.
What?
That is a very specific recipe link they want you to click.
I'm not going to click on it. Welcome in, Mike O. We are talking about tortilla chips. I would like to, again, shout out Mike O for helping me so much this week with the information that we always bring to you. Thank you, Mike. I hope you're having a good day. Number 7 is Garden of Eaton yellow chips. The best part about these guys is the crunch factor. These chips are guys, apparently. It's almost impossible not to smile at the satisfying sound of chomping down on these tasty triangles. My only complaint would be an overpowering flavor of corn, but I guess that's what I signed up for with a brand name like Garden of Eaton. Eaton. I like I like yellow corn chips as tortilla chips. Number 6.
Santita's tortilla triangles. Chip lovers mourned the day Santita's announced its tortilla triangles would no longer be famously $2 only. They are still the same great chip they've always were. Salty, crunchy, and perfect for dipping. But somehow the new packaging makes them taste just a tad less flavorful. If you're looking to save the bag for longer than a single sitting, try using the smaller portions. Break out your chicken tortilla soup.
This is interesting to me because these chips, yes, are $2 only, but this is one of the chips that's always half a bag. It's never a full bag, so I never buy these. They're $2, yeah, but I'm getting like 4 chips.
I actually think these are a very strong, this is one that I expected to see on the list because I think they're pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they're bad. I think they're very tasty, but I don't buy them very often because I get mad.
Because you don't want to pay the air tax.
Yeah, for $2.
I'm paying for all this air.
Packaging make them taste less flavorful.
Well, I think because now they're not $2.
They raised the price.
Yeah.
Doesn't taste as good when it's $1 more.
Yeah.
I looked up the price. It's now $3 instead of $2.
That's still a pretty good price. Chips are expensive. Number 5.
Number 5 is Tostitos Original Restaurant Style. Is it just me, or are these chips always just a little too big? The massive surface area of these monsters lends them more toward pizza crust and nachos than it does to dipping. guacamole may disappear too fast if you set these out for game day. So try using them in this other link we're not going to plug because they keep trying to get us to click recipes.
I love these. These are the ones, these are my go-to if they're not $85 in the store. They are quite a big
They
chip.
are sometimes really expensive. You're right.
Tostitos is very expensive here. They're usually at least $4, even for like a small bag. But sometimes these ones in the extra big bag are on sale for $3, and I always get them. They are a big chip, but they're very tasty, and I like having a big chip because then you can like break it in half and then like double it, so you get extra dip,
Sauce.
extra
No,
sauce.
thank you.
Sorry,
Double stuffed.
sorry, Hefty Downs.
It's guacamole sauce.
Oh,
It's salsa sauce.
Yuck.
I'd say salsa is more saucy than guacamole, right? Okay, chat, is guac and salsa a sauce? Please tell us. And good morning, Keith Anthony. How are you today? We were talking about tortilla chips.
Is a
Excuse me.
dip? Well, I feel like if we're. By the way, I didn't mention that I really appreciate your cosplaying as Ryan today with your UK hat downs. That you created yourself because you didn't have a way to get a UK hat in the UK, ironically. Yes, I just really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, you know what? Ryan said he didn't like queso, so I wouldn't
Yeah, I
consider
feel
that
like
a
he
sauce
would-
either.
Yeah, that was that. Thank you. You brought me back to my point that I feel like he would consider those a sauce.
But I
Anything that's like a vessel for a chip, I don't think he's on board with.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he
I'm not a
might
fan.
do salsa or guac, but I think he said he did not do queso. He didn't do queso at all.
Because salsa's like a tomato salad, right?
Yes.
Basically, like a
Mhm,
wet
basically.
salad with extra
The wet
dressing.
bit makes me think so he wouldn't like them.
Yeah, that's true.
There's
Um,
way too much moisture in a salsa for Hefty to be on
Yeah.
board with that.
Especially like if you get like restaurant style salsa from like Tostitos, that's like literally liquid, which I
Yeah.
really like it because it's not very spicy or flavorful.
Then I too hate salsa.
See, there's actually a decent tip in here, but I'll double up on this tip that they gave here. The spoon tip from Spoon University. It's pretty hard to mess up messy nachos, but make sure you don't burn your cheese by placing a sheet of parchment paper over your plate before microwaving, if you're
Oh.
making microwave nachos. See, I think oven nachos are the best way to go if you have an oven.
I would not
And my
microwave
tip-
nachos. Ugh.
I wouldn't either, personally. I don't think, and you don't have to put a sheet of parchment paper over it if you're putting it in the oven. I would say the trick to really good at-home oven nachos is you have to layer as you go. You can't just do all the chips and then do all the toppings. You got to do like chips, cheese, beans, etc. Chips again, cheese, beans, etc. kind of like a lasagna moment.
Lasagna
if you-
nacho.
Because you don't want, because everyone, when you go to the restaurant and you have like that loaded chip at the top
Mhm.
and it's like, it weighs 8 pounds and you lift it and it just flops over and then everything else underneath it is just dry chips.
Yep.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
You gotta layer as you go.
I also really am enjoying Earthling's like hatred of microwave nachos. It says, I'd rather have freezing nachos than microwave nachos, and microwave nachos sounds like sacrilege.
And then Chris with lasagnachos.
I have never made nachos at home because I wouldn't want to bake them. I think that would take too long and I'm very lazy. But I like to do like deconstructed nachos. Like I will have like 4 dips in front of me and then take my chip and then like scoop a little of each and then be like, ooh, like that's a nacho bite. And like even in restaurants, like I don't like nachos when it's just like melted cheese. I want it to be that nasty liquid cheese. If your restaurant doesn't have nasty liquid cheese on your nachos, I don't really want it. I'll eat something else. Sorry.
All right. So for everyone who was upset when Austin said like Chili's is the best tortilla chips and she won't take any other arguments, remember that Austin also says liquid cheese only,
Yes.
and then you'll feel okay with it.
I will
Like,
take
just
criticism
gonna let
on
off.
that one. That's fine because I know that a lot of people don't like that. But the Chili's chips, I will not take any form of criticism at all.
I'll go buy the Chili's chips because I'm pretty sure they sell them in store, and I
They're
will try
very
the Chili's
good.
chips with an open mind.
They're very good because they're just, you gotta get the nucleus too. That's the best one. And you have to call it a nucleus. But number 4 is On the Border Cafe Style, which this picture is very cute. They're in a pink bucket. These yummy chips taste like they just came out of the restaurant, with the added bonus that they don't have all the grease and sprinkled on salt like the ones typically delivered to your table. They go perfectly with salsa because they're a bit saltier, but they've made it to the final 4, so they're definitely a contender for guacamole's heart. This paragraph makes no sense.
It makes no sense. The bonus that you don't have the grease and the salt?
Why wouldn't you want restaurant chips?
The grease and the salt is like 2 of the primary key factors as to why I want to eat a tortilla chip.
Right. Why wouldn't you want sprinkled salt? Okay.
This person earlier in this article was complaining about the lack of salt.
This person has never been to Chili's. Okay? I gotta change this song too. Sorry. This person has never been to Chili's. They've never truly enjoyed.
Chili's didn't make the cut.
Yeah, Chili's isn't on here, but that's fine. Yeah, that's a bad take, I'd say. Like, worse than an Austin take. That's just a bad take.
Without the added bonus of the grease and the salt, take everything else in this article with a grain of salt, because apparently you need to.
A big grain of salt, because this person doesn't want the salt for some reason. Number 3.
Calidad tortilla chips. As we narrow down to the final 3, it's important to remember that it's not about the journey, it's about the destination. In the end, the destination for tortilla chips is the guacamole bowl. And these crunchy, salty chips by Calidad were simply born to end up there. Feeling rebellious? Try them in this recipe for tortilla chip mozzarella sticks to change their fate.
Okay, I might click on that
think
link.
2 different people wrote this list and they did alternative numbers.
I agree.
You might be correct.
Shared it. They shared their homework.
I agree. Because this person likes the salt. Wants the salt. I don't know, man. I don't know. But number 2.
Number 2, Tostitos bite-sized rounds. Unlike gigantic counterparts, this person really has a vendetta against big Tostitos. One bite fits with all these equally amazing Tostitos chips. More chips in the bag and an Insta-worthy photo opportunity? Count me in. If you want to rack up even more likes, try using these in this recipe for tortilla chip-crusted cauliflower tots.
No. Also, how are these number 2? Out of all the Tostitos chips, these are like negative 800 because I hate these. I know it tastes the same, but I hate these chips. I never buy them. I hate when someone provides them. I hate them, hate them, hate them.
I would be less upset about the lime Tostitos being this high on the list. Not that I even that would also be upsetting if it was number 2. But Tostitos bite-sized rounds are exactly the same thing as the big Tostitos, but they think it's deserving of 1, 2, 3 positions higher on this list because they're teeny.
It's not. These are like, these remind me of the Lunchable nacho chips, except they're worse. They're worse.
Chris is correct. The worst version of that is exactly what Chris said in chat. These are the chips you get in the disappointing movie nachos you hate that you want to buy.
Yes, and I actually think these don't taste the same as like the restaurant style or even at the scoops. I would rather this be the scoops because at least that's fun.
Baked scoops made it on this list and scoops didn't make it on the list.
Right. Why aren't the regular scoops on the list? These bite-sized.
Where are regular scoops? We're gonna pretend that this actually coming in at number 2 was scoops, and we're gonna be like, divisive opinion, but we'll allow it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pretend, because bite-sized rounds, that would
them.
disqualify the whole list.
I hate them.
Disqualify the whole list.
I'm so mad. Number 1 though is Mission tortilla chips, which I do agree they are very good. Sturdy enough to support guacamole and just salty enough to complement the creamy, subtle flavor of avocado. Not fixing it. Mission's heavenly tortilla chips top the list. The best part, these chips arrive in a pretty large paper bag, so you'll be able to rely on these guys to last you the entire game day get together. Pair them with guacamole for a game-changing snack. I like Mission tortilla chips. I like the Mission tortillas as well. I think they're pretty good.
Yes, I think Mission chips are a really excellent, very solid contender.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
I think Mia Hirsch spent too much time on her group date than she did on this list.
yeah.
That's my opinion. Mia Hirsch, maybe separate work and pleasure a little bit more.
Yeah, and you know what? Maybe you should go on your group dates to Chili's and taste those chips. Tell me you don't like greasy, salty chips. Get out of here. I'm very upset. We are going to hop into another Stardew run while we digest this horrible list. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it was pretty bad. Spoon University.
I would like to personally commend KJ for putting into chat the best brand of tortilla chips, which are Juanitas. They're so good. Juanitas are incredible. If you
Google it
have
on
the
my
chance
phone.
to get them, please do. They're like, oh, and the jalapeno ones are so good too. They're really, really like, they're just the right amount of like greasy, crispy.
Mhm.
When I like at the beginning of our show today, when I was like, ooh, you gotta have like the right amount of grease, I was like envisioning Juanita's chips when I said that.
Okay. I'm looking at a picture of them. I don't think we have those here. I have
You
not
might not.
seen them.
They're kind of I didn't have them before coming to the West Coast.
Okay. Someone needs to click OK on their Stardew game.
Who could that be?
I don't know. That's why I said someone.
God, Austin.
It
I'm
wasn't
the
me.
well-behaved one today.
Wasn't me, I swear. Okay. So we have some sports maybe coming up. Possibly.
Spurts.
Some sprouts. Sports, supportes. Whatever you want to call it. It's also National Chili Day. Do y'all like chili?
I do.
Down.
I feel it's too much of a sauce. Like, it's just a bean sauce, right?
Okay.
And if there's one thing we don't like around here, that's sauce.
I mean, I don't really like chili. But that's another thing. If you make me some vegan chili, I will absolutely eat it. But I am never going to make chili on my own. I am not a fan of beans, really, which is very bad for someone who doesn't eat meat. But I just don't particularly enjoy it. But again, like my friend Corey one time made vegan chili. I had a little potluck a long time ago and he made it and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. But he didn't put like kidney beans in. I hate kidney beans. That's what it is. I don't want your kidney beans. Giant pink bean. I don't want it.
The phrasing.
I'm saying what I'm saying and I'm sticking to it. Get your giant pink bean out of here.
Oh, no. Was that rude?
Get your giant pink bean out of my face.
Yes! Get those giant pink beans out of my face! Besides the beans, is there something else that you don't like about it? It's really just the beans. I'm not a huge fan of beans. I don't like, but okay, so if I go to like, we have a really great Mexican restaurant around here, and they put beans on your plate, they put black beans on your plate, I eat those. I don't eat all of them, but I'll eat those. Like I mix them with my rice and I'll eat them. But like, I'm not gonna make black beans or order black beans specifically. Why did I come here? This is the wrong place. I'm now following Juanitas on Instagram.
It's a good Instagram follow, I'm sure.
I
What
make
if they have a
really good-
giveaway?
Yeah,
You need to be
maybe.
following.
Get Juanita's chips for life. Oh, we might have a reward at the museum. Let me see what it is. Oh, nothing important. I make really good chili, but 9 out of 10 times I won't eat any more than a small bowl. Interesting.
But that's one of the great things about chili is you can make a lot of it and then freeze a lot of it. It reheats really well.
Mhm.
You could totally like keep a lot of it in the freezer, and then you're like, I know in advance in an hour I want some warm chili.
Mhm.
Just heat it up.
I like the concept of chili. Like putting some sour cream on it and some little cheese. And then I guess I don't know what else. Oh, I love tempeh, Kate. I love tempeh. You could probably do it with like lentils too. But you might not cook it as long. Ba, ba, ba.
I'm just fishing, so I'm really concentrating on that
That's
exclamation
fine.
point.
I should probably do some fishing. That's a good idea. Kate, I like lentils. I don't love lentils. Like, I can't eat lentils every day.
I agree with this. There's like a time and a place where I'm like, ooh, that sounds delicious. And then there's other weeks where I've been like, nah, I had that last week and I don't want it again.
Yeah. Kate, I know you can eat them every day. I can't do that. Same with like chickpeas. Like, I don't want to eat chickpeas by themselves. But I also love chickpea salad, which is like a tuna fish substitute almost. I love that. Also, all these beautiful clips that people are posting, if you could either send it to me directly or post it in GMS so we can use one of them as the clip of the day.
Yeah, what do you want?
That would be wonderful. Yeah, right? Like move.
Thank you,
Leah.
Chris, for clipping giant pink beans.
Oh God. Oh God.
This is a family program.
Maybe that won't be clip of the day.
Clip of the day in our hearts.
Oh, KJ dislikes lentils.
I love a red lentil especially. I think red lentils are really delicious.
Hmm. I've made sloppy joe whatever with lentils, and that's pretty good. But again, it makes so much, and like I'm one person, so I'd have to like quarter the recipe because I don't want to eat it every single day.
Oh God, bug invasion in the mines.
Oh God, be careful.
Oh God, it just turned green.
Oh no.
Everything's fine.
Oh no.
Ah!
Thank you, Chris. In a few minutes, we're going to possibly talk about sports, and we will find out some news about a baby.
Who's got news about sports?
Not me.
Sports, anyone? Sports?
I think the F1 is still going on.
Oh, okay. We could talk about that.
I like their fancy color cars this year. They've all gone like bright neon.
Ooh.
Well, they haven't all gone bright, but they've all gone like 90s disco.
Ooh.
One of them looks like a zebra.
Ooh. Like a neon zebra or like black
No,
and white?
just like a plain one.
This could be like the zebra from that gum. That zebra gum.
Yipes the zebra.
Yeah. That's good stuff. I'm gonna make a chest before I sell something and go to bed, but y'all can take your time.
I was trying to find those little crabs because Demetrius said we must exterminate them, but
Oh.
I haven't found any.
That's okay. Do.
Yes, Chris. Fruit stripe gum. My friend always wanted a tattoo of Yipes the zebra hang gliding.
That sounds really kind of adorable.
Because they had the temporary tattoos, so she always wanted to get a permanent one. I
Yeah.
thought it was a brilliant idea.
I really like that idea. Tattoos are so silly and like, who cares? Get what you want tattooed. You want a tattoo? Get it. Get it.
You heard it, folks.
Yeah. So we have a miracle baby girl born on 2/22/22 at, get this, 2:22 a.m. in, get this, labor room number 2. This is from Duran Dalton from Penn Live. The
Well, now they're just showing off.
What? Yeah, right? Like,
Yeah.
did they do that on purpose? Like, I'm just curious.
Quickly, get us to
Palindrome.
room 2.
What? Like, we need room 2, and I will not push this baby out until 2/22, or have this baby on 2/22. Palindrome date fans may be celebrating 2/22/22, but another miracle happened on the special Tuesday date. A miracle baby girl was born at 2:22 a.m. in a labor and delivery room number 2 on 2/22/22. First-time parents Aberly and Hank Spear welcomed their baby girl Judah Grace at Cone Health Almance Regional Medical Center. Judah Grace also weighed in at 7 pounds 10 ounces, equating to 122 total ounces. What? No. Judah Grace is considered a miracle baby, but not for being born on the Tuesday date, but her parents were told there's a possibility they may not be able to have children. In 2014, Aberly was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, though after going through treatment in 2020, she received the all clear. We went to the egg freezing clinic, but we decided not to because it was too expensive, said Aberly, according to Fox 11 Los Angeles. So we prayed that we would have kids, she added. According to the education website Fertility IQ, the price of egg freezing can range between $15,000 to $20,000. Oh my God. Judah Grace was to be expected on February 22nd, though her parents didn't think she would actually be born on that date. Aberly actually arrived at the hospital on February 22nd for induction, though she was in labor for 26 hours, meaning her baby girl was born on the due date. Wow. This is pretty cool. I mean, this is a pretty awesome story. I know there are tons of people that struggle with having children, you know, via they're not able to in one way or another. So I think it's really cool that they were able to do this, but the whole freezing eggs thing, that is so expensive.
Yeah, it really is.
What? Like, that's nuts to me. And why is it that expensive? Because again, there are people that maybe want to have children that either don't have a partner yet, and maybe they want to have a partner in order to do this. Ugh, I don't know, man. That's nuts to me. But I'm glad that they were able to have this baby too. It's really cool. I think though a lot of things which we all know with you know, reproductive situations, you know, if I wanted to go to the doctor right now and say, tie my tubes, ew, I hate that saying, they wouldn't do it for me because I might want to have a man be my partner and he might want a baby. Screw him. Screw that future potential man.
Hypothetical.
Yeah. You know, I think that's nuts. And the fact that then if you want to freeze your eggs because you do want to have a baby in the future, $15,000?
You could buy a baby for that price.
You could buy a baby. You could probably buy 2 babies. I'm looking up adoption right now. Hang on.
It's actually, adoption is also obscenely expensive.
How much does adoption cost? I'm Googling it right now. Adopting a child. I'm going to get so many emails about this now. I just want to see if there's
Instagram ads. You want a baby?
$15.
I can't find it.
Baby, we got your babies here.
Yeah, I'll keep looking into it. I don't know. All of that is so ridiculous because again, like, if someone with a penis wants to do whatever that is, what's that called? A vasectomy? I don't know the words. I'm sorry. They can just do it. They can just do it. I mean, not that it's that easy, but it's so much easier than if someone wants...
And it's reversible.
And it's reversible. But if someone wants their tubes tied, I don't know what the medical term is called, I'm sorry, you can't. You're not allowed unless you're old. And I think that's ridiculous. Stork baby deliveries. Quiet watched a movie the other day where a lady wanted to freeze her eggs because she was having relationship trouble, but she ended up adopting a dog instead, but the dog ended up being a murderer?
That sounds like we were playing Mad Libs.
You quiet. Can you please give us more information about that? Can you please post in the Discord what movie this is? Because that sounds terrible. It's called Good Boy. Oh, okay. Wow. So, okay, sports, everybody. This is our sports segment where we talk about, sports.
Spurts.
I'll go to ESPN.com again.
MLB is apparently got a deadline on Monday to decide whether it wants to play or not.
Oh. And
I don't understand this at all, but there's like a shutout happening, and if the shutout continues beyond Monday, then they'll have to cut the season short.
what does that mean?
But I don't know what that means.
Okay.
At all.
I know a fact about this, though. MLB stands for Major League Baseball.
Right, so baseball is having a shutout.
Oh, Chris says lockout, not shutout.
Oh, a lockout.
Oh, look, here's a link on it. Okay. The lockout began on December 2nd.
Apparently, it's gonna cost a guy $232,000 a day for the lockout.
Wow.
Quiet says the owners are locking out the players. The owners want a better deal in their collective bargaining agreement, but the players aren't agreeing to it. So the owners basically said, okay, no deal with us, then you don't play and you don't get paid. Oh.
Hey,
The players union and the owners haven't agreed to a collective bargaining agreement. Again, this is all nuts to me. The amount of money that sports people get, the amount of money the owners get, and the fact that they're called owners, I don't like that either. It's all weird to me, okay? Not saying that they don't work hard and deserve their money, but why are you making that much? Sorry. Any other sports news, anybody? And good morning,
F1 is
Superphonic.
testing.
F1 is testing?
They're testing
Testing what?
how fast the cars go, I think.
Oh. Okay.
It's
Good.
the second day. It happened yesterday also.
Is it like a race to see how fast they go?
I don't think it's competitive. I think they're just like figuring out the new cars and seeing how quickly they can go.
Okay. Okay.
Because they get new cars every season for new rules and new technologies and so on. So this is 3 days of testing to see how fast their cars can go.
Vroom.
But this is the most fabulous season for car colors. I've never known them to be so delightful.
I think that's
Now,
nice,
obviously,
though.
I can't show pictures, but like Google this season's F1 cars. They're all fabulous.
I love a bright colored anything, so except clothes, I guess. Even though I'm kind of wearing bright color right now. But that's exciting for me. I love, like, that would make me more interested to watch if the cars were cuter.
Yeah.
Also, Super has news saying, Tottenham are poop. Tottenham.
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 That was Tottenham.
Tottenham.
I agree with Super.
Okay. Super says the new F1 cars don't look anything like in their press release. They lied to me.
Oh, do they not? They look
Uh-oh.
quite... There's some that look cool on track, but I don't know what photos I'm looking at.
Interesting. And good morning, Malika. How are you today? Chris says, how's AFC Richmond doing?
They're on season break. They will be returning to Apple TV, I believe, next year.
Good.
There's a lockout.
I did find a bit of news just in a Olympic wrap up that the records are in, and it was a pretty tremendously low ratings year for the Olympics. There were not a lot of people tuned in this year. As it said, the games reached an average combined audience of 11.4 million people in primetime on NBC, which sounds like a huge amount, but that is the lowest ever American audience for any Olympics, down 42% from the Winter Games in Pyeongchang in South Korea in 2018. For NBC alone, the primetime telecast reached an average of 9.3 million views, which is 48% down from the last Winter Olympics.
Do you think that has anything to do with, like, the fact that, we are in a human rights crisis in China?
we're still in a pandemic. We're in a multitude of there for a multitude of reasons. It was not
I
a
think
not a
day
banner.
one they were like cheaters called out as well, and I think a lot of people lost interest. Where it's like, well, if they're all
Yes.
gonna cheat, we're not interested.
I didn't watch any of the figure skating, and especially with all the news around it, I agree. I wasn't particularly invested because I heard, well, if this favorite to win, there won't even be a medal ceremony. I was like, why are we? What's going on? What's happening here? There were situations like that with this Olympics, and yeah, not a banner year.
I don't watch the Olympics ever. Like I literally don't care. But I think hearing all this nonsense about like the way that the coaches teach these young people, like I did see something, I can't cite where I saw it, but like should the Olympics have an age limit? And I think
Yes,
so, because why are
absolutely.
you screaming at a 15-year-old girl and potentially, allegedly, maybe drugging her to
Why exactly?
like why are you what? So
Why are you pressuring teenagers into this? Why when adult athletes are perfectly capable of making these decisions, and there are incredible adult athletes just a couple of years older, and all these conversations about, well, that's when they're in the prime of their athletic capabilities, and it's like, then that should be the prime of their capabilities in the junior division. And when they hit puberty and when they hit a certain age, that's when they should be allowed into the Olympics.
right,
Is
and your
how
mental capacity to deal with the incredible pressure. And I know that as an adult, you can
exactly.
also be incredibly pressured, but like these are children that might be screwed up for the rest of their lives because they didn't win the medal or they didn't get top three. And now maybe she will go down a spiral and maybe she won't, but it's still, there's too much pressure putting on children to perform in a sport. Like, I just think, but I think we put too much pressure on kids anyway with education or sports, doesn't matter. But like, I think there should absolutely be an age limit, and maybe they will think about that for next time, but probably not.
Hmm.
Um,
And Chris also commented on as first the low ratings, which I think is I'd have watched more, but I don't have TV and don't use Peacock. I think that was
oh,
actually a big part of probably why the ratings were a little womp womp. Uh, when you're requiring people to be behind a paywall, just give them put it on YouTube and run ads. Like, I don't understand why that's not a why aren't the Olympics on Twitch? That's strange to me.
yeah. I also don't have TV, so even if I did want to watch it, I don't know where I would do it. But we are going to take a quick break. If we can definitely keep talking about this when we come back, if we want to. We also have community games next hour and our clip of the day and our Gaming Morning Renews. So please stick around with us, and we will see you in about 5 minutes. Goodbye forever. Just kidding. Just for a minute.
It's like, what?
See you soon. morning, gamer. Did I scare anybody that time?
Not a jump scare, just a little surprise.
Okay, good.
Right.
I don't know how to like transition it to be unless I'm like morning. But that would still scare me. That would still startle me if I heard that. I'd be like, what's happening?
I'm trying to do it, but I'm laughing.
How are you startling yourself?
I don't know. I scare myself all the time. That sounds like a vacuum or something. It is National Tortilla Chip Day, chat. We've been talking all day about different ways that we can eat our tortilla chips and all that stuff. Oh yeah, okay. Chris is right. Downs, you do morning gamer. Okay, let's hang on, everybody. Hang on. Here we go. Go ahead, Downs.
Morning gamer. Oh, when am I doing it now?
No, you did it. Good. That was perfect.
Okay.
How is that, everybody?
Did I miss my cue?
The only thing lacking was that you didn't blow our eardrums out. Otherwise, like
Okay.
10 out of 10.
It's pretty good.
Nice. I'll take that.
But the look is 100%.
It really is.
So,
For those of you just tuning in, if you haven't seen it before, this is the Hefty Goof cosplay that Downs has brought in today. I'm so proud. I
looks so
legitimately thought about showing up in costume today too, but I didn't have any red polos.
good. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you could have been Sean.
I'm
If we'd
just
planned it.
myself, I guess. Next time that
You'd have
I
to be
take
my
over the
coach.
show. I'm taking over from now on though, so I'm gonna be on every day because this is my show now.
Don't
so
give it back.
yeah, I'm not gonna give it back. It's mine. We're going to hop into another little Stardew day to do our little speed run. Ew, I don't like the word runny. I know I said it, but I don't like it.
Oh yeah, welcome in, final hour crew.
I'm okay with
final
running when it's an
hour.
egg. Final hour crew?
Final
It's so
hour
exciting.
crew. I know. It is what time on the West Coast?
It's 8:11 on the West Coast.
And it is 11:11 Make-A-Wish on the East Coast, and
4:11 in the UK.
oh, my,
yours are the best ones.
my cat is in the way. I can't get out. Excuse me. Boris. Just water the cat. Boris, move.
It worked. It worked. He moved.
Yeah, but now he's over there. No. Oh, okay, I got it. Got it. Oh, a green bean. I got green bean.
I
Oh, wait.
sold all the parsnips.
That's okay. We can always plant more parsnips. We should probably do that too. Also, the community center is open. Merge with the cat. Oh. Okay. We'll see.
Merge with the cat. What in the Full Metal Alchemist?
And it's raining again. It's been very rainy.
Sorry out there for the anime fans that I had to bring that up. But
I don't know what's going on, so it's fine.
yeah, if you don't remain blissfully unaware. I mean, it's a dog in Full Metal Alchemist, but still, people who know what I'm talking about probably just went, "No, Brendan, no."
Chris did. He said, "No, not that."
Yeah, I knew somebody in chat would know.
Oh, what? What? Oh, okay. How is everyone feeling about tortilla chips? Is there a way that you don't like tortilla chips?
With sauce. Just keep all that sauce away.
I mean, I am not a huge fan of guacamole, which I have said. It's not a surprise. I will eat it again, like if I'm at a restaurant and there's guacamole on my plate, I will eat it. But I'm not gonna order guacamole, like for my appetizer for myself.
Well, also guacamole at a restaurant is usually like an $8 to $10 event, and that is an expensive guacamole dish. I don't very often order it while I'm out because it's perfectly good in a container that you buy at a store.
Okay.
depending on the guac.
Yeah, because like again, that restaurant that I mentioned before, when you order something, they give you like a little dollop of guacamole on your plate, and it's not like extra or anything, which is nice. It's not a ton. It's just like maybe if you're eating it with chips, it's like maybe 3 chips worth.
That's lovely. Well,
yeah.
maybe a couple more chips worth, but
maybe like 5 chips worth.
But
again,
for
it's not extra.
$3.99.
Yeah, for $3.99, it's not bad. I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna sell some of these. I'm just gonna sell some stuff, you know. Eat tortilla chips with chili sauce or bought the spicy one. Tortilla chips is the one from corn with triangle shapes. Yes, exactly.
Doritos, but non-branded Doritos.
And non-cheesy Doritos. Yeah, chat, early this morning we had a very like confusing take. Is a Dorito a tortilla chip?
I think the shape gives it away.
I mean, but I've never thought about it, but I think I agree with you. I think a Dorito is just like a cheesy or a spiced tortilla chip.
I think probably, but
How were they not on the list?
Like, if you were to somehow be able to wash the stuff off a Dorito, which you couldn't, would it just be a tortilla chip?
We get
well, it's
clean
corn, right?
Doritos
I
over
believe
here.
I believe that a Dorito is corn,
Okay.
which is also a tortilla chip. Tortilla chip is also corn.
But like, KJ, when I think of a corn chip, I think of like a Frito.
Cool Ranch
Well, a
Crisp.
Frito is also very close to a tortilla chip. It's like a very salty tortilla chip.
But it's like
They're pretty
thick.
close. Yeah.
It's like very thick and not as airy. I feel like it's more condensed. They call me Cool
We get
Ranch Crisp.
Doritos that are lightly salted and a hint of lime, so they're already flavorless.
Okay.
Like in the UK.
Doo-doo-doo. Oh yeah, that's another thing. So like at Chipotle, they give you tortilla chips that have lime in them, and I do not like them. I do not like lime flavored tortilla chips, which I don't like
seems
Chipotle.
Like Chipotle wouldn't be your. Yeah, I was about to say. It seems like Chipotle is not your jam in general.
Right,
But they
that-
also do cilantro rice.
Which, and then I also don't really like their tofu. I think it tastes bad.
For those of you who are tuning in now, we also, in addition to National Tortilla Chip Day, it is also using National Coriander Haters Day.
Yes, National I Hate Coriander Day. Perfect for me.
Which is also cilantro.
Yes.
For those of you who are not in the UK.
True meaning of a tortilla chip in my mind is tortilla cut up then fried. Right. Which I don't think a Frito is that. Yay, Super's on the I Hate Coriander train. Choo choo.
Choodaloo.
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 That was good.
That's a UK train.
The UK train. Yeah, I do not. I mean, I like Moe's better than Chipotle, even though Moe's is generally a disgusting place to be. Like, at least here, I prefer their food, cause I also like when I make tacos or a burrito or taco bowl or whatever. I put a ton of stuff in it. I will put pretty much whatever leftover vegetables I have in my taco bowl or whatever. And Moe's, you can do that. You can get olives and cucumbers and whatever you want, basically. And at Chipotle, you can't do that. You get lettuce. And that's boring to me.
You think that Chipotle only lets you put on lettuce?
They do like lettuce and like tomatoes and onions. Don't they not have like everything else? It's like it's like not
Corn, they've
Subway.
got like a couple kinds of salsa. It's not like they don't have a bevy of ingredients like Subway, but they have like 6 different kinds of salsa, and you don't have to just choose one.
Okay.
Because I'm of the camp when I go to Chipotle, I'm like, I want some of the hot, I want some of the pico de gallo, I want some of the corn. Like, you need to give me all the things.
But where's the cucumbers and the bell peppers?
I don't want bell peppers in my salsa.
Not in your
Personally.
salsa, on your taco.
I don't want bell peppers on my taco, but they actually do sell fajita vegetables. They sell fajita peppers and onions.
Okay, so now
So
here
you
comes
could
my.
probably just be like, just give me a couple of those peppers. Those.
But
look
my
pretty
other
sweet."
problem is I don't like cooked peppers and onions.
Well,
So I
then
don't
you're
like fajita
out-
vegetables.
You just don't like Chipotle.
Well, right. That's what my point was.
We've come full circle.
This was my point: is I don't like Chipotle, and people get very mad at me. But it's like I
No, I
don't
believe that
like
about you.
anything there. Can I have one
Just
tortilla,
distract
please?
Chipotle is.
Just give me a tortilla, and I'll be fine.
You can just order just a tortilla wrapped in foil there. They'll give it to you. I've done it.
Can't catch this fish. I looked at chat. Oh no. It's
You're
probably
wrong.
just a chub, I bet. It is, it's a chub. Ugh. I have yummy tofu dish recipe. Ooh, tell me.
Yes, anyone who's sharing recipes, please share them in the GMS Discord because that's a great place to keep track of them a little better. Because when they're in chat, they're in fleeting, and some of you have shared some very delicious looking recipes.
We should
And
have
I'm
a
like-
food channel.
Like GMS
The
Eats,
whole thing
GMS
would just
eats.
be in the food channel.
I love
the
it.
entire, all conversations redirect, please, to the food channel.
It's perfect. Yeah, I don't really like the sofritas. I mean, the tofu at Moe's is pretty bland as well, but I think the sofritas just, I don't like what's in it, so I don't know. The cat is in the way again. I just don't really particularly like it. No, post it anyway, Malika. Post it anyway. Austin is the pickiest eater ever. I know, but I admit this. I'm not someone that's like, oh my gosh, I like everything. Like, no, I hate everything.
Ryan does have Austin beat in the picky eater category, I'll agree.
Because I like
One time-
sauce.
One time, Ryan's direct quote, and I will never forget this. Ryan said, if you're looking for an opinion on strong flavors, I'm not your guy.
Which I understand that because I'm not a huge flavor person either. But I want to try it.
But you're the kind of people that would be like, oh, I can't eat this. Too much flavor.
Yeah. Mostly spicy. If it's too spicy, I can't consume it. Because I just can't handle it. It hurts.
Micah's not very good with spice either.
Yeah, I don't want to be in pain while I'm eating. And I know some people like that, and that's fine, but I can't
But what
do
if
it.
you ate like a really, really tropical mango? Would you be like, oh, too tart, gotta set it down?
Well, I don't like mango, so
Well, okay.
oops. But I'll
Too much
try it.
favorite.
If you're gonna make something with like mango in it, I would try. I'm on board to try anything. Obviously, that doesn't have meat in it, but I just don't really like anything. But I want to try it. I definitely want to try. Like durian fruit. I know I'm going to die when I eat that, but I want to try it.
I would try it. I mean, I've tried it, but not in its pure form.
Really?
Durian is good. I've had it when it's they make some like barbecue meat out of durian and they sell it prepackaged and it's actually pretty good.
Okay.
It doesn't stink because it's already like slathered in barbecue sauce. It's
Right.
basically pre-cooked.
Yeah, but I'm dying to try it. I'm dying to smell it. I'm dying to try it. I need to do this.
People say it smells like a locker room.
Oh God. I realized that when I'll be
Doesn't
with
sound
you.
appealing.
Oh no! I mean, not oh no, Kate, but oh gosh. Listen, I want to go to restaurants. I can just get French fries, I guess. It's fine. It's fine. I want to try soup dumplings though. Vegan soup dumplings. Very badly. Okay, so we are going to hop into our community games chat. I might have to edit our scene, so please
Google
stand
Feud?
by. No. No.
Always wanted to play community games from this.
Oh, I have to find Brendan. He's not here. There he is.
Austin just kicked me out for suggesting Google.
I did. Sorry, Brendan will no longer be joining us today.
Ooh, and his internet cut out. So I'm still here. Whoa,
so
it's fuzzy.
sorry.
Can't hear
It's so sad. Oh no.
him. Oh no. When you say it
Oh
like
no.
that-
I'm
when you say it like
so
that, that's when you know it's
upset.
really genuine. Oh no.
Oh, let me get into the actual game. Oh, and I gotta turn this little sound off. Okay, there we go. I just have to adjust some things, everybody. It's gonna be fine. Okay. We're just
Chris.
adjusting.
Yes to the food. Let's go eat.
Oh, I am very hungry. Okay, I think this is good. Now I'll hit play.
What's
and...
hangman?
Yeah, I don't know what
Doesn't mean
hangman
don't
is.
let person floating from the balloon.
I think that's just purely decorative.
Yeah, it's just there so some other people might know what it is or something. So don't worry about it. It's fine. Once again, chat, I would like to remind you that today is not sponsored by the letter U. We will not be using the letter U despite the present company in the Discord with me. Thank you.
I support you.
Oh no.
Oh no. Toys and games, chat. Toys and games. I'm ignoring Downs' U. We will go with an E though, which did not hit. I'm ignoring KJ's U.
What about KJ's you?
I'm ignoring it. I'll go with an S
There's
from
probably
quiet
a U
though.
in there.
We can try U later, not first. Ever.
We have a W from KJ. We've got a septuple U.
Nope. I will go with an R though. Oh no. We're missing the R. We have 3 balloons left, everybody. 3 balloons
Maybe
left.
if you've gone with you, then,
I don't think so. I don't think so. We have the Alienonymous Memorial A from Brendan. A does hit. I swear if there is a U. Night Bright. Nope.
It might be like NASCAR. Not bright.
Not bright. Not bot.
there may
Nightbot.
not be a U.
It's Nightbot. Toys and games. It's Nightbot.
We have an N from Kate Zaid. And then a T from Quiet. No T. An F. And a D. Oh. Okay. We have 1 balloon left. Should I go with Kate Zaid's D?
Well,
I said what I said.
Quiet says no.
Quiet says no. Okay, if everyone wants to discuss.
you're not going to give the D to Downs again today?
Candyland.
Not right now.
Candyland.
Oh!
Candyland. Downs is cracked.
Downs is correct. Kate Zaid, thank you for that D.
It has so many layers that it's like you're cosplaying as hefty, but also you're just complimenting yourself.
Oh my gosh. I've never seen this. This is long word, few letters. This is scary.
This is an
Onomatopoeia.
exceptionally long word. Wow. I wanted to go for onomatopoeia too, but it's not even close to enough letters.
Not even. Wow. KJ, slow down. KJ spelling Mississippi. That's too short.
Mississippi.
It's too short. This
Uh,
is an exceptionally
anti-
long
this is
word. We're gonna,
establishment.
I feel
Alright.
like we're gonna learn a new word.
We have an
today.
A. No A. I think supercalifragilisticexpialidocious might be too long.
Too many letters.
Too many
Yeah.
letters.
Few letters.
A B from KJ. Nope. Okay, we're already out. 2 balloons, people. A T from Quiet. We got 2 T's. Downs definitely didn't type in chat right now, so I'm not even worried. We have an O from Brendan. There's 1 O. Few letters. We got 3. We can do you. We just can't do it first.
It's a long word, and we have few letters.
If you would like to post a link, please don't. Thank you. N from Downs. Okay. And an E. Okay. From context, we could probably figure this out. But keep guessing letters if you'd like.
C.
Is that an I,
Yeah,
Brendan?
yeah.
It's an I.
Okay. Okay. And a C from Downs. Quiet says counterintelligence.
Counterintelligence.
Nice.
Quiet is cracked. Yeah, you got to get the vocal fry. Cracked.
I am going to put in this U downs. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Did it.
We got the U.
Hefty Downs is cracked. Great job, Quiet. Great job. All right, we have animals next. What are we thinking, everybody? Giraffe. I'll go for an R. Nope. Counterintelligence. What are we watching? 24? I don't know. Are we? I think we're watching Gaming Morning Show on National Tortilla Chip Day. Okay, U-O-A. I'll do an O.
U is hit twice. And we've done 3 puzzles.
I know. I know. But still. But still. But still.
But
The Jack Bauer Power Hour. That's the coolest name for 24.
We have an A and a U and an A. I'll do an A.
I want to say that in the Californians from SNL. Jack Bauer Power Hour.
We have a T from KJ. No T. That's fine. Okay. What are we thinking? Also, I'm going to switch my scene for just a moment. Don't worry, everybody. It's fine. Everything is just fine.
We are content. There's nothing wrong.
Nothing is wrong.
Now. Don't be worried, Quiet.
Quiet's
Everything's
worried.
fine.
Quiet's worried. Malka says
See?
L. No L. We have 3 balloons left, everybody. We can do this. An R has already been taken, Kate. All right, Downs, I'll give you that D for the 3rd day in a row, but it didn't hit, so
Oh, no.
it's fine. It's
What
fine.
is it?
Downs must be getting something that he likes because he keeps coming back for that D.
Yep. Yep.
3 days in a row.
N, please. Okay, we have an N. Nope.
Turn
Okay,
right.
we have 1 balloon left.
Oh no. Oh no.
Koala. No.
Koala.
Koala. 1 balloon. I
don't know. I'm staying quiet.
I was gonna say S as well as Kate Zaid just said S.
agree.
So
Let's go for
okay,
S.
here we go.
Do it.
Oh no! We were eating peacock.
Oh no. We even talked about Peacock today.
Gosh,
We weren't going to get that.
It's okay.
There was
It's
a
That's
fine.
not
C,
an
there was a
animal.
K.
That's a streaming service.
Oddly, I was wanting to guess the letter P, but I was like, it's not going to be P. That's a waste.
It's fine. It's okay. We're at myths and legends, everybody. Of course, it was peacock. I guess the D got us in the end. We have an N from Brendan. N hit. And a Y. Oh my god. NYEPP. Oh, Kiki Low coming in with King Arthur.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nailed it.
Kiki Low
It
is
cracked.
awesome. Awesome job. Malika also said King Arthur. Someone tell Kiki she's cracked.
We did.
Oh, okay. Well, she can't hear us. She can't hear us.
Oh.
We have subtitles.
Yeah, that's true.
She'll know.
Sports, everybody. Here's our sports segment that is
Birds.
a little less chaotic than our other sports segment.
Allegedly.
Yeah, and this will be our last puzzle of the day, everyone. I know we're sad. We could play this for 3 hours and probably be perfectly happy, to be honest. An A from Kate Zaid. An N from Quiet I Am Gaming. And you know what? Just for Mike, I'll do a U. Oh, it hit! Because no one else has ever wanted U in the world. So it's good. I just wanted to say nut. It's Newt. Nuked. Breaking news.
Mike.
If online
Nice
shopping was a
weeks to
competitive
you.
sport, Kiki and I might be in the running for a gold medal. Ooh. Interesting. An E from Kate Zaid. Good job, chat. We're doing good so far. S from Mike O. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It ends in ing. Okay. I think you're right. There we go.
Founcing.
Founcing. We already did N and I. Dive? I don't know if it's dive.
That's
Wait, no, there's
you,
no
though,
I.
not V. And no I.
O from Mike O. There's an O. Love founcing.
Robe haunting.
Quiet says pole vaulting.
Pole vaulting makes more sense than robe haunting.
Well done.
It's true.
Quiet is crack.
Quiet is correct. Great job, everybody. We so far have 51 balloons for this week. That's pretty dang good. We are cracked. We are a cracked community.
We had 51 balloons.
Now we have 11.
Well, our best is 51, so that's good enough for me. I think. Nobody else. We are going to jump into our last day of Stardew, friends. Last day of Stardew for today's gaming morning show. Oops. Where is... Oh, I just lost everything. It's fine. Everything's fine. Where is my... Oh, there it is. Okay. Woo. Good morning, Lady Undead. How are you today? It is National Tortilla Chip Day. So we have been talking about tortilla chips all day. What you can eat on them, what you can dip them in, what you can do with them. Tell us what you like to do with them.
Also, let us know if you're a coriander lover or a hater.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say, tell us if you're a tortilla chip.
Tell us if you're a tortilla
If you're
chip.
a tortilla chip, we definitely want to know. If you're a sentient tortilla chip, that'll make for a fascinating conversation.
But maybe don't tell us, because we might try to eat you.
I wouldn't eat a sentient tortilla chip.
I don't know. I probably wouldn't either.
Feelings.
Mike sits in his bathtub with tortilla chips and soaks in it. Interesting. Very interesting.
Someone ban Mike, please. Ban Mike.
Unless you're a
Just
lemon tortilla
kidding.
chip. Oh, Lady Undead is a tortilla chip. There we go.
Thank you, Lady Undead. I knew somebody in chat. I just had that. I felt that energy.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody was a tortilla chip out there.
It is also National Chili Day, everyone. So if you like chili, tell us about that too. And if you have any cool recipes to dip your tortilla chips in, please feel free to post them in our Discord. Hi, Shane. Good morning.
Preferably something with like a buffalo sauce base, if you got that to share.
I'd prefer
Oh, I'm
spinach
all
artichoke
ears.
base.
Also, a strong contender.
Mm-hmm.
Also, toast day.
Yes, it's
You wanna
also
eat toast?
toast day. Why are you watering me? Also, your pants don't match your shirt.
I didn't have any black pants.
It looks confusing.
I know. It's like half overalls, but just the top half. It's weird. Like someone made a crop top out of their overalls.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine someone making overall crop tops?
I can imagine.
But it's got clasps.
I
but
truly
it just does
can.
nothing. Yeah, we'll see that next year.
Yeah.
It'll be fashion.
Cha-ching.
Ooh,
Achievement.
I got a Steam achievement. Thanks for letting me ride those coattails.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad. KJ
Why did you
says...
just turn into a Midwest Minnesota mom for a second?
Oh, did I?
Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so glad.
That's not what I
Oh.
did.
Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Oh,
You
right.
totally did.
Oops. Sorry, Downs.
Oh, cutscene.
The recipes I shared mostly would be Asian foods, Indonesian foods to be exact. That's perfectly fine. We love all food here, except sauce, apparently.
Oh, I lost my chub.
Oh. There is a spare
That's
chub
okay.
in this box.
No, it was on. I had to throw something away to get my chub, and then the
Phrasing's
cutscene
not
happened.
getting better.
Oh, Downs, did you buy a backpack upgrade?
No, I've still got the basic one.
Okay, well, maybe you should do that today.
All right. I mean, this is the last time I'm playing.
So you could still get a backpack.
All right.
I mean, I'm not telling you
Shouldn't
gotta.
you save the cash for your tomorrow guests?
We have $7,000.
You
Yeah,
might
they
need
can
it.
get a backpack.
Yeah, I should go make some new cabins also. I don't have any wood.
I put wood in a chest.
I'll go
Well,
chop the trees.
I never mind. I was gonna make a joke, and I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it behind. This is a family program.
We've made a lot of jokes today that are not appropriate.
This is a family program.
Family program. I'm gonna chop down some
Okay,
trees.
I'll buy Shane a beer. Which one's Shane?
Shane is the one
He's
everyone
the one
hates,
in the blue hoodie.
except me and KJ.
I married Shane the first time I played this game because we all make bad decisions.
But it wasn't a bad decision. He's a nice boy.
Well,
Passing it first so I can carry the beer.
he's fine.
He's fine. I just wish they would clean his room. Like when he moves in with you.
Oh yeah, he turns up with his messy room.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I think it's weird. Can you buy Leah
Oh,
a
please come
salad?
back.
I will buy Leah a salad tomorrow when we play, because I don't think I will have time today. And I'm gonna
And where do I find Shane?
Shane
on
is in
Friday?
JojaMart right now.
Alright, got him.
Who hates pizza? There's a character that hates pizza? I know these cabins are uneven.
Shane work in JojaMart.
Yes, he works in JojaMart. So he's probably stacking shelves.
Oh, I never knew that was Shane.
Yep.
Oh, come back here, buddy.
Because he's usually like, if you're not, he's usually like there or the bar when you're
How did you
trying
know
to
this
find
was my
him.
favorite? Oh, then he just runs away.
Yep.
Is he gonna drink it at work?
No, he's not gonna drink it at work. He'll drink
Come on,
it
buddy,
later.
Let's get blasted.
Oh my god. I have purchased more potatoes. Coming up, everybody, we have our Gaming Morning Renews. We have Clip of the Day. We also have our takeaways that were pretty okay. So get thinking about what you've taken away from this wonderful, non-chaotic at all Gaming Morning Show episode.
Not chaotic in the slightest.
No, it's not. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think we've been really well behaved.
I agree. I think we've been really well behaved too.
We only championed the letter U like twice.
Yeah, and I think that's a win. It's pretty decent.
Pretty okay.
Pretty okay, you could say. Elliot hates pizza? I did not know that. I didn't know that at all. That makes me very sad. Wow. I am going to go to bed. Oh, I gotta go sell
Selling my
something.
chub.
Oh, you're selling your chub? Okay. Go ahead and sell your chub.
Sold my chub.
I thought you lost your chub.
No, I got another one.
Oh. Yeah, there's always an extra chub.
You heard us, Wu Dang Pig. You heard us.
You heard. You heard it here. Downs has sold his chub live on television.
On the streets.
On the streets? In the box.
Gaming morning show.
Gaming Morning Show. Sabby sending her love. Oh, send our
At
love to
8:43
Sabby
a.m. on the
Queen.
West Coast.
At 11:43 on the East Coast.
And 4:43 in the UK.
Oh my good golly goodness. Chat, make sure you're thinking about your takeaways that were pretty okay. We are going to go through our gaming morning renews quickly. Downs, can you recap what was going on with PlayStation today?
So PlayStation have finally let you put your recordings on their app. So if you take a screenshot or a screen recording, it will go into the app. But there is some setup first. So do go and have a look at what those are.
Awesome. Very cool. And Brendan, can you recap what's going on with FIFA?
Yes, EA CEO says its soccer games are being held back by the FIFA license. In some rather unkind words from the CEO, Andrew Wilson told his staff in November 2021 that the FIFA license has been an impediment to EA's hopes for its football games, not allowing them to branch out into broader digital ecosystems or beyond additional modes beyond the standard 11 versus 11. We don't take that for granted. We try not to be arrogant, but the FIFA brand has more meaning as a video game than it does a governing body of soccer, were the quotes from the CEO. Probably not a very fruitful relationship for much longer.
Oop. We also have some Apex Legends news. We have Apex Legends Mobile that is coming to you maybe in 10 countries next week. We have Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, Malaysia, the Philippines, Indonesia, Mexico, Peru, Argentina, and Colombia will all be able to download Apex Legends Mobile, which is from the Respawn website, or according to the Respawn website. Yeah, they are looking into getting more players, more countries to do it, but this is what they're rolling out right at this moment. We also have a bunch of games that are out today, including 15-in-1 Solitaire for the Switch, Amazing Machines for the Switch, Antarctica 88 for the Switch, Assetto Corsa Competizione for PS5 and Xbox Series X, Chaos Child for the Switch, Chaos Head North for the Switch, Crystal for the Switch. All three of these are Japanese releases. Eden's Zero Pocket Galaxy for Android and iOS, Ghost on the Shore for PC and Mac, Istanbul Digital Edition for Xbox One and Xbox Series X, Kraken Academy for Switch. There's exclamation points. Martha is Dead for PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and PS4 and PS5. Moto Rotor MC for Xbox One and Xbox Series X, and Never Alone Arctic Collection for the Switch, Rogue Book for Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Tux and Fanny for Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and Who is Zombie out for the Switch. And the name of the morning goes to Clousy for the PC. It's a lot of games out today. We all know what comes out tomorrow because a lot of us are excited for it. I'm not. I don't care. But, I mean, my friends are excited.
I agree. I'm excited for people that are excited
Yes.
for Elden Ring, among other things.
Yeah, so we will hopefully be talking a little bit about that tomorrow. No spoilers, though. We did learn yesterday that it will roll out in phases, but PC users will get it a little earlier than everybody else. And the company is urging people to not do spoilers because people that post spoilers suck.
Yeah, don't be that person.
Just
I don't
don't.
think anyone that's a regular of Gaming Morning Show is that kind of person, so I'm not really worried about y'all. But if you have friends that are, say, hey, don't do that. That's not fun.
I agree. Also, Lady Undead says, typical EA. We all know how we all feel about EA. So I just think that's a nice little collective that we all generally dislike EA. It's really nice. Electronic Arts, please get better. Because you kind of suck most of the time also. But on a positive note, it is National Tortilla Chip Day. We've been talking about tortilla chips all day. We've also been talking about chili because it's National Chili Day. It's National I Hate Coriander Day as well. It is National Toast Day. Oh, and it's World Bartender Day. We didn't really talk about that very much because I think I probably forgot to mention it. It's also Fat Thursday. I don't know what that is. I'm fat every day, so I don't know what Thursday has to do with anything. Like, what is that?
Isn't that before Lent? It's like, oh, you were gonna like celebrate beforehand?
Oh.
Because like Mardi Gras
Yeah, I
tied into
think
that,
it's
right?
like
And Mardi Gras
Tuesday,
just happened.
but it's the Fat Thursday.
I thought it was Fat Tuesday. Yeah.
So what are you
that's not-
celebrating?
Oh, I don't know what Fat Thursday is.
Well, you got to get
Oh.
rid of all your bad foods before Lent.
Oh.
So you eat them all up.
You eat them or throw them out. I don't know.
Oh!
We'll Google it.
Okay.
Kyle.
Okay.
Come
Yeah,
back.
Caleb! We're just celebrating being fat today. Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah. I mean, I celebrate every day again, you know, because, like, whatever. But I also don't participate in Lent. Does anyone else participate in Lent?
Yeah,
Is
Quiet's got it.
that a Catholic holiday?
So it is. Fat Thursday is a traditional Christian festival in some
Oh.
countries, marking the last Thursday before Lent, and is associated with the celebration of carnivals. So I guess in the United States, at least, because there's the tie-in to Mardi Gras and all of that, I think we associate Fat Tuesday to be the one that we celebrate in the United States, but perhaps
Oh.
in other countries.
Okay.
In the UK, we do Shrove Tuesday, which is also Pancake Day.
Oh, I want pancakes. Calling Lent a holiday is iffy. Well, yeah, I don't. Is Lent a holiday? It's like a
Religious
ceremony.
observant.
Yeah. Excuse me. I do not celebrate Lent. But I thought it was Catholic too. I'll have to do some research and let you know, because I don't really know anything, at all. Chat. We are going to get ready for our clip of the day. While I am doing that, oops, over here. Please let us know what your takeaways are, and we can read them off, because I think that would be really fun to do that. I'm getting our clip ready. Stand by, because I never know how to do this. Is it this scene? I think it's this scene. And then is it this? Nope. Maybe it's
We
this
did it over
scene.
we did it over community games before.
Oh, okay. Great. Perfect. So now I just gotta adjust some windows, which is fine. I've kind of liked all the scene editing because it really brings home the confusion that I have felt this whole week.
Not to backseat your live edits. We love a live edit. Do you know about studio mode in OBS?
Nope.
If you turn on studio mode, you can make these. You get two screens, and you can make these adjustments before the audience sees them.
Oh.
So, fun tip for those of you at home who get plagued by this sort of thing and don't like doing this thing live. I don't get bothered by this sort of thing. I think it's great.
You see, that's
But
when
studio
I
mode
forget
is
to
great
change
if you
the
don't like.
scene.
If you want to be able to change it.
I'll have to look into that because that sounds very good. So here we go, chat. It is the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Oops. Wait. I messed up already. Here it is. It's the clip of the day. Ooh. Yeah, Downs, today are you disliking sauce today, specifically in the next hour and a half?
Oh, I can, if it helps.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate sauce. I don't understand
Yuck.
why it's so saucy.
It's poopy. Poop sauce.
Ew. There it is, the first poop
Oh, the first poop mention of the day.
mention.
We did it at
And it wasn't
7:23 a.m. Everyone. We made it almost 90 minutes.
Yeah, Downs, today are you... Oh my goodness. That was very funny. Oh no, everything is messed up. I fixed it.
I also, again, would like to praise Quiet for the 1-2 punch that came in after that was the first poop reference of the day. Toot toot.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. We have a lot of really amazing people that hang out with us. And I'm very thankful for it. I'm very thankful for y'all for being here this week as well while we give Sean and Ryan a break to be with their families. I appreciate you all just being here and supporting Gaming Morning Show while I try to make sure everything is going okay. I also want to give a huge shout out to Look It's Mike O for helping me significantly with the we have our rundown that that's where all of our information is. So Mike has helped me with that every day this week. I'll thank everybody again tomorrow too, but I would like to thank Brendan and Downs for being here with me today. I really appreciate you all very much. So thank you.
We love you, Austin. You're doing an amazing job. And Mike, thank you both so much for doing this while Hefty and Ryan have things going on in their lives. We really appreciate you all. And you in chat, you're freaking awesome. I love all of you.
Freaking awesome. So what are our takeaways of the day? We will start with I am JF Downs. Do you have a takeaway yet, or do you need a moment? Because I usually need a moment.
I'll just go on the fly. I didn't know there were so many different tortillas. I thought there were tortillas and Doritos were a tortilla. But then I didn't know all these other ones existed.
Hmm.
You learned a thing. I learned that my takeaway is that Chris is an owner of a pretty cool shirt. Because we have the same shirt.
Oh my gosh. My takeaway, I've got a couple. My one of my takeaways is now that Chris is now following Juanita's tortilla chips on Instagram. Also that y'all need to go to Chili's and get their tortilla chips and tell me that they're not the freaking best, okay? Go right now. Go today. Maybe not, but go at some point and get them. Chris says his takeaway is that I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. Hell yeah, you do. Chili's baby back ribs. Do they even make commercials like that anymore? I don't think so.
I'll read KJ's takeaway because I love this idea. Brendan is halfway between Chris and I, and we'll have a dinner and talk food when we meet in the Bay Area.
I want to do that too, even though I won't have much to contribute.
I'm a vegetarian. I'll cook for you. You'll try my things.
I will, and I will try KJ's things too. I will try everybody's things. I said what I said, and that's fine.
We don't have Chili's over here. So
You don't
I
have
can't
Chili's
go to
at all?
today. No Chili's at all.
All right. Group crowdfund to mail Chili's chips to all of our UK viewers.
I'm so sad. Do you have the Cheesecake Factory?
No. No Cheesecake Factory.
Confirm that Austin will never go to the UK.
What would I even do there? What would I even do?
Starve. Starve.
We have fish and chips.
I'll eat the chips, I guess. I'm very emotional right now. I'm very, very sad. I'm not really sad. I've had such a wonderful time with y'all today. We are going to find someone to raid in a moment, but chat, just a reminder, it is National Tortilla Chip Day. So tell us about your tortilla chip dreams, I guess. That was a odd sentence. I'm going to also switch my scene really quickly just for a minute, you know. A minute. I'm just texting someone. Just kidding. I'm typing. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. You know what? Take a shot every time she says everything is fine. Just kidding. Don't do that. Unless you want to do it, I guess. Then it's fine. I am going to have some tortilla chips today. I'm going to go have lunch with my mom after this, because I think that will be really nice. But I don't know what we're getting yet. But I'm going to bring my tortilla chips and my fresh jar of salsa because I'm craving it so badly. Like, that's all I want. Yeah. I hope everyone has a nice day. I'm looking for a raid person. Oh, okay. I think we're going to... I see now. I think just for now, we are going to go raid our wonderful friend Emma is a Sink. I know we have raided her many times in the past, but she is amazing. She is a body painter, which right now she is doing beauty and body art, so I would love to see what she is working on today. She has done the Dead by Daylight killers. She has done Attack on Titan stuff. She is so good. She's so
does it all.
Good. She does it all. Yes. So we are going to go hang out with her. Let me get this raid going. Oh, she's doing another Titan.
Awesome. Can't wait.
When she
Thanks,
did
everybody.
when
Have a
she
great
did
day.
the female Titan, I was like, wait. It looked so good.
It's also good. The talent is unreal.
It's so good. Brendan and Downs, again, thank you so much for being here with me. And thank you, chat, so much for being with me. We will see you all tomorrow for the last day of the Austin Attack takeover of Gaming Morning Show. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you later. Oops.
all that happens. You know? Like, you only get tired, you don't feel ill. I actually need to, like, Google a photo of her without seeing spoilers.